Hey, what is up, guys? It's Gilty here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you all are doing well. I know I am on this great Sunday afternoon. Yo, what's up, Ward? What's up, Marcus? How are y'all doing? Stream starting soon? Well, it's starting right now, my friend. Starting right now. Alright. Well, let's start off the day with something fun, shall we? Who do we have that's close to any form of win streak, no matter how small? Also, we have the Twins, who currently has the longest win streak of a 12. Followed up with the Pig at 5. So let's do a Pig match, shall we? Yo, what's up, Bruce for Dam? How you doing today? Hopefully you've been doing well. Any plans for this Sunday? What's everyone's plans for today? Anything much? Yo, what's up, Gussie guy? How you doing, my friend? What have you been up to today? Anything much? Hopefully you all are doing well. Alright, well, we're gonna play a match of Pig real quick, see how this fares for us, as Pig is on a win streak of 5. Let's see if we can get them to double digits, and then we'll start working on everyone else, shall we? Pretty good, Giraffe, pretty good. I was a little bit exhausted, so I may have not woken up as early as I would normally, which, to be fair, isn't that early. Normally I wake up like 15 minutes on weekends before my stream starts. But last night I was up till like 4 a.m. So I just became a mod of another server as well as an admin, and I had to fix all the roles, all the permissions, a whole lot of stuff. So there's a lot of work going into Discord last night. And I was a bit exhausted, to say the least. What's my least favorite killer perk? Least favorite killer perk? Ooh, that's a good question. Now, like, my least favorite as in bad, or my least favorite to go against, I guess is a good question, isn't it? I think the worst perk, arguably, is probably Monstrous Shrine if I had to like pick something off the top of my head. I mean, Overwhelming Presence is also pretty bad, but it can at least be argued for it to be, useful in some way, shape, or form. But Monstrous Shrine is just so niche that I just don't think it's that great. If you're talking about like things I don't like playing against, honestly, I think the one and one only thing that I really don't like playing against, and it only applies to certain killers, is Monitoring Abuse. Monitoring Abuse on, killers like Deathslinger and Hag, or anyone with a decreased terror radius, is actually pretty terrifying. It can catch you off guard, and it gives you so much less notice and distance to work against your opponent as a survivor. Outside of that, try to think what else. I mean, Insidious is also pretty bad. Let's be honest here. Yeah, I mean, I'd say... Oh, you know what? Gearhead. Gearhead's a god-awful perk. I don't know why that thing exists. Gearhead's also on that list of, like, perks that I think need to get reworked. Yeah, I appreciate the understanding there, Giraffe. It was a night, let's put it that way. The entire community had been quarantined, slowed down, and then we were kind of going through issues and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this needs to be addressed, then I was deemed, okay, here you go, admin privileges go to you, you know what you're doing, take care. I'm like, okay, sounds good. And so I stayed up from like, I was doing it from like 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So it was like a good 6 hours of me working on Discord stuff. But now it seems stable enough, and I'm very happy where things are. Also, I just realized that I am almost at blood point cap. Whoops. Yo, what's up, Hammy? How you doing? It worked out. It did work out. So I can't complain with the results. And Gussie Guy says, let's play with Distressing. Ooh. If I had to take off a perk, I guess I would take off Surveillance for Distressing. That actually seems fine. Surveillance is good in theory, but in execution it can sometimes be a bit lackluster. Depends on how they play the gens. I mean, large terror radius I don't mind too much. You know, it does increase it, in this case, by 22%. I believe on 3, it increases by 25%. It's not too much of a worry, to be honest with me. I think that it actually might play in my favor on Pig because of the Jigsaw's baptism. Might be interesting in that regard. That's fair, Dread. That's fair. So what's up, Trix? How's it going, mate? Thank you very much, by the way, Trix, for being patient and supportive of me and the mod team over on the other Discord. I appreciate you. Honestly, it doesn't sound too bad. I mean, I guess horrible for the survivors, right? If they're not paying attention to where I physically am and are just basing my, you know, my presence based on the terror radius, it might actually be pretty interesting. I think that, like, Hex Third Seal would also be pretty good on her, arguably. It could be argued that, you know, not being able to see the location of the Jigsaw boxes would be pretty powerful. It could also be argued that on, like, Plague as well, I think. Well, I appreciate you, Trix. Thank you, thank you. So is this lobby bugged, or... Because we haven't found a 4th survivor in a good, like, 3 minutes. 3 lobby man glitch? Alright, let's find another lobby then. At least it's not like back in the day when that type of thing happened, you'd spawn in with only 3 people and less gens to do. And it was never, like, fair to, like, ever fair to the survivors at the end of the day. I remember that back in the day, just, like, to try and get people into games, they, like, bring in 2-man lobbies, 3-man lobbies, and just, it was a nightmare. Because surveillance, and you would be able to crouch for longer distance, was my thinking. Yeah, I mean, realistically speaking, that's fair. I never use my crouch as a stealth ability. The fact that it decreases your movement speed is actually pretty bad in my opinion. Let me actually check this real quick. The Pig DBD. Hold on, I'm curious on something. I want to see what speed you are when you're crouched. Okay, so alternate speed while you're crouched is 90%. That is a decrease of speed by 25%. That is actually pretty atrocious. So personally, I would never recommend to use it in that fashion unless you are a, like, combat pig with whispers. Now here's why that's relevant. Because you could also run a build with the pig that is like a combat pig, but like a stealth pig. So her terrace is 32 meters. If you use Monitoring or Abuse, reduce it to 24. And in conjunction with that, then also use Whispers. So that way you know where they are within 32 meters. Then you could argue that sneaking up to a gen would make more sense. Because then you know exactly where you need to be to crouch, then to ambush. That would be actually kind of fun, and I want to test it out one day. Also, what's up, T? How you doing? Happy to have you here. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think that would be kind of an interesting build at some point? Run Monitored Abuse Whispers Pig with combat add-ons? I think that'd be kind of cute. I'm doing alright, A little bit tired. I had a long night of Discord. But here we are and having some fun with the pig. Going for our 6th win streak. So we'll find out and see how that works out for us, won't we? Also, I don't know why. I think I either need my left ear cleaned out or I have an ear infection. But it's starting to get to a point where it feels muffled. And I'm not sure if maybe you just have like a cold or something. But I need to figure out what's up with that. All I know is it's muffled. What killer would you suggest for a grab challenge? I know Sneaky, but which one? As funny as it sounds, Scratch Mirror Myers. Scratch Mirror Myers would make a lot of sense in my opinion, especially if you get the Gideon meat plant. Now, this was prior to the update is the only thing. Hex. Oh, what was that supposed to be, Hammy? Sorry, I didn't see that in time. Yeah, it's true. Sounds like a Wraith that's a tad better, because instead of a bell that uncloaks him, it's a pig that gives a split-second roar. Scratch Mirror Myers? Yeah, oh, Thrill. Okay, Thrill of the Hunt. Gotcha, I'll run that next match, Hammy. Yeah, I will say, especially that too, because you get an immediate speed boost on Pig of a 175%, so it's a 60% increase in speed, which is more than that of what you see from the likes of the Wraith. 3 grabs total. Yeah, I would say Scratch Mirror Myers is not a bad idea. Trying to think what else, or who else, right? Who else would you want for, like, grabs? One could argue Pig. Pig's not bad in theory. I think if you wanted to do that, running Monitor and Abuse as well as Whispers is a good thing, because then you can crouch within 32 meters upwards to 24 meters out, and you should be able to get the grab, ideally. So I'd say Pig would be another good option, actually. They're not here. Otherwise, you know, you don't need to get grabs off of generators. I think any killer is viable for grabs off of, like, window vaults, obviously. So that way, that wouldn't be a horrible idea. You know, as long as they're injured and you time it right during chase, you should be able to get a grab pretty reliably. Like, you guys have seen that from me before. Hi, Meg. Ghost, oh yeah, Ghostface is also pretty good. I will admit that. I mean, he can be stealth while upright, so the nice thing about that is that he can grab no matter what. Also, I just lost 2 stacks of Save the Best for last. That's a whoops. I guess I didn't really check if she was the obsession prior to me hitting her. Whoopsie. Dark Souls time. Very nice, and I see that you're almost done with 3. Congratulations there, Hammy. You're doing us proud. It does say interrupt and grab, and I'm pretty sure it also counts for, whatchamacallit. It also counts for locker grabs, too. Yo, what's up, Mallow? How you doing? Give me 1 second to read your message. T, if you could do me a favor and just copy that message, I want to read it, but I'm not able to read it all in this immediate instance. So that would be much appreciated. Oh, there go drivers already. It's not a Guildspire stream without the drivers going. Also, Yui disappears into the corn. Okay, she's... Okay, I see where she went. I see where she went. It's all good, it's all good. It might not look long in chat, but where I have my chat a little bit compressed, basically, you know, it can seem longer on my end, and it doesn't help that I'm dyslexic. So, you know, that's a thing, too, to keep in mind. Yeah, she'll drop early. She's playing smart. There we go. Thank you. Yo, what's up, Pub? How you doing today? What have you been up to? Alright, where'd this Meg go, eh? Oh, Megan. Oh, wow, she's immediately going for the unhook. You want to farm the Yui? I doubt that you don't have BT based on that. So I'm going to assume that the Yui has a BT hit in her and avoid taking a hit unless it's within 15 seconds, I suppose. Either that or she has DS. I'm not sure which. I was trying to go for a grab there, but, you know, I don't mind taking a hit just due to the fact that we do have Save the Best for last, of course. Great stream. I appreciate that. Tanator, by the way. All right, so I know that you're one and the same, Hub, but it's always gonna throw me for a loop with your Twitch names. Happy Lunar New Year from a cow thing. Happy Lunar New Year. Hi, Meg. That's fair. Little break. Oh, you don't want to do that, Meg. Like I said, you don't want to do that. I know what you're going to do before you even know you're going to do it. This Meg thinks she's smart, but flashlight me over a pallet is one of the worst ideas you can do in the world. You have Dead Hard, don't you? Yeah, you don't make it though. Where the face cams? Unfortunately, sometimes my drivers will go out, and thus we disable the face cams so you guys don't see this. You know, me just frozen. You know, it makes for a good ventriloquist act. I don't disagree there, but still. Do you know the popular streamer Probes? I do not know. Are they a Dead by Daylight streamer out of curiosity? Right now, I think my main, like, streamer of choice, obviously, based on what I do is, you know, Dead by Daylight streamers. Come here, Yui. What's the game plan here? Do you make that pallet? I don't think you do. 2H? I do not know. The main streamers that I'm currently well aware of are people like Ots, Puppers, Dowsy, Tofu. You know, some of the, like, big streamers, right? True Talent. I haven't watched any True Talent yet, but I'm meaning to get around to it. Sure, Jane. Yeah, True Talent's another one that I want to get into. It's gonna take some time though. I need to take a day to watch more streamers. Ots? Absolutely. Art Startova is... You don't have head on, Jane. It takes 10 seconds. Come on now. You know better than that. You know better than that. Yeah, Starva's up there. Yo, what's up, Corgi? What's up, Little Rock? How you doing? Fun Goose has some good content? Okay, I'll have to check them out. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of content creators out there. Like, there's a lot of DVD streamers, and that's why I'm always honored that you guys, you know, come out here and watch me even when, like, the Starvas of the world are live, right? It means a lot to me in that regard. Means I'm doing something right, I suppose. Alright, we see the Jane. Hello, Megan. How are you? You're the Obsession, so we need to get our M2 hits on. I don't know why it looked like she cut that corner early, but it looked like she cut the corner early. Hold up. They're on this gen. Look at that. They're actually a little bit scared of the distressing, I think. I think it's actually messing with them, and that's a shocker. But it's working out well for me, so... Yeah, you don't have anything out here, Meg. You're done. Always on top of the new maps, which have god loops and ways to loop them tiles as killers. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind. It's not a bad idea for me to have someone, like, on hand for that type of stuff, just due to the fact that, you know, I need to know as a killer those type of things as well. 3 seconds, she had DC after falling. Yep, that will be a thing. You know, if you use your head on a little bit too soon, absolutely. By the way, is everyone on death hook right now? Because I'm pretty sure that might be the case. Because we only have 4 hooks left in the game with 4 people up. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you, Giraffe. I really am happy to hear that. I'm after Tinker on her. Who, what, Pig? I don't know if Tinker is the best move on Pig, to be honest with you. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Is that a life it looks like? It kind of looks like a life. I don't think Tinker is necessarily, well, necessary as long as you know your distance to a gen. I know that can be easier said than done, though. I don't think she makes that, no. Alright, she's dead. Let's kill her. And then, yeah, everyone's on death hook, so this works out pretty well. Also, Meep must have woken from her slumber and now one's out of the room. Sorry, Meep, you're gonna be stuck here for a bit. Let's go check other gens. Oh yeah, no. Well, because think about it this way. Content creators such as myself, we need to ensure that, like, we're on top of all the new content. If we're not, then, you know... Content. Are you on the pallet? No, you're not. Yeah, you are. There we go. So we'll end the game with 6 stacks of State of Best for last, which isn't too bad. The community is based off the streamer and the game they play? Absolutely. Absolutely, Ward. You are 110% correct. And so, you know, that's why I try to, you know, create a very welcoming environment for sure. You're gonna get hit here, I think. Yeah. Blood Warden? Okay, so we got Blood Warden. Psycho, have you moved from Mad Grip player over to Blood Warden? Is that what's happening here? We know that they're not there. I need to check the other gens before I see them pop off in the distance. Hold up. Jane? Why are you following me? I'm the killer. I'm supposed to chase you, not the other way around. Also, how did you not get ruined? It was right there, Meg. What you up to? She'll vault, yeah? She realizes the error of her ways. Alright, Megan. What do you have available to you? I don't think you have anything, so you're gonna Dead Hard? Yeah? There we go. Devour Hope. Oh god. So I think we now have more perks than I have slots available in a killer. So, we're gonna have to probably do multiple things here. Pop. Oh god. Yeah, you guys are just throwing perks around. Alright, alright, alright. We'll make sure to get that done. You know, if I could run that many perks in one killer, that would be awesome. I wonder if they'll ever make, like, a really, like, underpowered killer to where you can run more than 4 perks. That might be interesting. That might be interesting. I wonder if they'll ever do that, like an underpowered killer with more perk slots. I doubt it will ever happen, but it'd be kind of interesting to see. Yo, what's up, Ninetails? How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Any issues in the Discord, or everything going smoothly right now? Is Jane in the locker? I think Jane's in the locker, isn't she? She wants to set up that one head-on play, I think. Hold up. No? Maybe not. That's fair, that's fair. You know, to be fair, I did use Trapper against, you know, CDM, so I can understand that. No, but 6 perks default, no power, 6 perks default height, and tear radius. I mean, it might be kind of interesting. It'd be kind of insane, but like I said, I doubt it'll ever happen. It's a cool concept, though. Noah, Devour, and Pop, that's 4 perks. Yeah, I mean, that is 4 perks. You're right. I'm pretty sure we got one earlier, too, though. Unless I'm including Distressing in that count, which is possible. Hello, Jane. Okay, guys, should we get for exit? What do you guys think? Actually, you know what? Boop the snoot. Boop the snoot. Boop the frickin' snoot, Jane. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Boop the snoot. The last survivor gets to survive against Pig if they boop the snoot. Goodbye, Jane. Have fun. Throw the hunt, Noed, and okay. I'll figure it out. Out of those 5 perks, I'll make 4 perks for a killer. GG. Well played. Alright, not too shabby at all. Well, Distressing actually, I think, did a lot of work. Also, I realized something. Did I ever use a baptism on anyone? I don't think I did that entire game. I'm pretty sure I didn't, which is a big whoops. Also, that blood point cap. I don't think it exists. Behavior. You broke this cap and you broke that cap. GG's. So I don't really play Killer much, and when I do, I usually use Doctor just because he's the first one I played. My loadout is Bitter Murmurs, Noed Franklin's, and Remember Me. What are your thoughts on that build for Doctor? Honestly, I don't think it's great. Bitter Murmurs is a decent-ish info perk. The problem is it requires them to do gens, and by that point, you're already kind of falling behind. I would use things like Whispers in its place. It also does help with your Shock Therapy or Static Blast. Noed, it's an okay perk. The only downside is that you play with 3 perks 99% of the match. Franklin's also not bad. I would say against a Swift, even better. Against randoms, meh. Remember Me, really not that great. I would recommend against it unless you really do struggle with that end game chases. Personally, I really like the doc, which is a doc build, which is Pop, Surge, Dueling Tremors, and Corrupt Intervention. That is my personal preference. I'm all ears on Huntress. That's actually a pretty good perk on Huntress, not gonna lie. So I can't complain there. Bitter Murmurs is not bad on Huntress ability. I will agree with that, absolutely. Event hooks gens can give you more points and then break the cap. So if I were to get any more points right now, will it go over 1 million, or will it only be those that go over the cap? Do you know that, Ninetales? I guess I'll test it, right? But yeah, that would be my opinion on that build. I don't think it is great, but it's not horrible all the while. I also need to open up Photoshop. My bad, completely forgot to do that one. Okay, so what's our build looking like? So we already did Distressing. I think so, Hammy, I'm going to skip over yours for a second. I want to do Blood Warden, Noed, Devour, Pop as a build. Alright, so let's take a look-see. Let's update to Pig. She's now in a current of 6. Who would I want to run on the Noed? I guess let's spin the Wheel of Killer first, and then we'll go from there and figure out if I want to run the build on the Wheel of Killer. If so, then we'll do that. Alright. So let's spin the Wheel of Killer, and the wheel has said that we're gonna play Mr. Freddy Krueger, the Nightmare himself. And yes, Marcus, thank you for the reminder on the drivers. I appreciate that. Would have completely forgotten. Alright, should be good to go in just 1 second. Alright, perfect. Noed Freddy, get remember drivers, thank you. Let's see. So let's reroll. I mean, rerolled on Doc. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Let's run Doc. So let's do that, shall we? Run Doc with that build. Also, what's up, Epic Space Monkey? Thank you much for the follow. Much appreciated, mate. And happy to have you here. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. So loadout is going to be not this. Oh, actually, do I have all those perks? That's actually a good question. Noah Devour. Blood Warden. I don't think I have Blood Warden. That's a problem. Okay, so here's what we're gonna have to do. I think that we're gonna first run a Bubba. Yeah, let's run Bubba. So I have an idea. We're gonna run Bubba with Blood Warden. Then what was it? Noed, Devour, and Pop. Okay. Noed, Devour, Pop. So Hex, Devour, Noed, and then Pop. So that's what we're gonna run on Bubba. I think that should be fine. And then we're gonna run the Spin of the Wheel with Hex Thrill of the Hunt. Also, Gussie Guy, thank you much for the host. I appreciate you. No longer want to stream snipe? Yeah, Ninetales, no Freddy's allowed. Unfortunately, we were on a 15-win streak of Freddy, and, you know, that did die to a pretty decent swift on Rotten Fields. So I can't complain there. Oh, yeah. I completely forgot to reinitialize. Insidious Bubba when? I mean, I can run Insidious on Bubba. Will I ever face camp in basement? Probably not. Everyone has asked me to do that. Bubba's chest, I know. You know what? Okay. I have an idea. What if we did this? What if we did a Hoarder Bubba? What do you guys think about that idea? Like a Hoarder Bubba with Franklin's? I think that'd be kind of cute, right? You know, we run a Hoarder Bubba, so that way the entire idea isn't like face camp Bubba, but like you aren't allowed to touch my chests. These are mine. This is where I store all my meat for my chili. I think that would be a good idea. Also, Epic's Biggest Monkey, thank you very much for the hydration. I appreciate that. And Ocean of Flavor, thank you for contributing to the Kill Your Friends challenge. As a reminder to everyone, we only have 8 days for you guys to raise how many guilt? 40,000, just about. So keep that in mind, that you only have 8 days for 40,000 guilt before you are going to be able to get a March Kill Your Friends. This would be the first month in March without a Kill Your Friends if you guys do not complete that challenge. It'd be a cool killer perk to have that would pick a random chest and injure a survivor that touches it. Ooh, Psycho. I've never thought about that, but I kind of love it. Yeah, like, on one hand, I kind of want it to be like a killer power. But on the other hand, I like it as a perk. It's very niche, but I like it a lot. That's very cute. So the Kill Your Friends goals. So basically, we have event days. Saturdays are event days. First Saturday of the month, we kind of have leave open for like special events. The second Saturday of the month, same thing. And then the third Saturday of the month is the Survivor Friends event, where I play nothing but Survivor all day and play with you guys on stream. The last Saturday of the month, though, is reserved for the Kill Your Friends event, to where if you guys complete the Kill Your Friends challenge the prior month, then I will do the Kill Your Friends event, where you guys get to play against me once again. So that's what that is all about. And if you guys do not complete the community challenge, which is 100,000 guilt or channel points, we will not do the Kill Your Friends challenge. So that is what we're looking to do. Also, Marcus, thank you much for the tier 1 sub gift to See Now. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's true. I really do like that. I mean, technically you could have a killer with a power to trap those things. Or maybe even giving that power to Trapper. Like a bear trap in a chest or in a locker. Could be kind of cool. Also, oh, sorry, Meep. My cat wants to get out of the room. Be right back. Hi, Meep. Hi. You want to say hi to chat? For those who have never seen her before, this here is my black little void, Meep. Say hi, Meep. She's loud. Hi. I'll let you out, okay? So you can go to the bathroom. Alright, back just in time. Hello, Bubba! We're on, what is this, Grim Pantry? Oh no, this is Pale Rose, that's right, Pale Rose is the boat. Now, I did see Murder Boat get disturbed. Let's see where these guys are. Hello, survivors? Ah, there we are. I see you now. I see you now. Don't you threat, survivor. You'll be chainsawed soon by the likes of Bubba and added to his barbecue and chili. What's your game plan? Like, I'm trying to think of what's around here, and there isn't much. I went that a little bit wrong. That's unfortunate. We had the pressure, but no longer. I want to kill a perk that when standing still, you have a map-wide tear radius. That'd be kind of cute, yeah. I like that idea in theory. Now we have a Pop Goes the Weasel for gen regression. Not bad, not horrible, right? Are they in shack, maybe? They are. It's a Felix boy. Hi, Felix boy. Let's get some distance on him real quick through the window. And get him to drop pallet, I suppose. Alright, goes to the right. Will he leave shack entirely now after that altercation? Looks like the answer is no, and he's still in here. Oh, he's going around the long way. So we're going to see like two, maybe, probably 2 gens pop in the distance, yeah? Well, that was almost really bad for him. He almost got smacked right in the face. Alright, I would like to pop this gen, though. That would be an ideal scenario, in my opinion. Alright, 2 people injured. Not too bad. Laurie does not go for the vault. We should get enough distance here. Hold on. Felix is already healed. Laurie's here. Close to no cigar. I might as well take the chance to go for it. Because honestly, as reactionary, I didn't mean to hit the Laurie. I saw her and I thought for a second, oh, Survivor must be Felix. Let me hit. And I'm like, oh, no, never mind. I'm wrong. That was not the person I wanted to see. This is why I like Bamboozle and Bubba. I mean, Bamboozle and Bubba's not bad. But honestly, I like the mind game around those types of loops anyways, so I don't really mind having those longer vault times. Usually I can kind of make up the distance anyways. They've already, you know what, they've already relegated themselves to this side of the map going forward, so let's play this side. Let's manually regress this one. We're gonna patrol this side of the map. I want to keep, like, these 3 gens, I think. And if we keep that 4th gen, then all the better. But right now I'm gonna have to zone people out for a little bit. I haven't seen anyone come in her direction yet. Okay, they're doing something smart. I see what they're doing. Hi, Dwighty boy. He has a vault here. He now sees where Devour Hope is, too. Thoughts on this situation. Dwight goes up. Does he have bounced landing? He does not. He's looking for something to do here. He vaults. He's going towards an area that I don't care to patrol. So I'm going to walk back this way, for I think they'll be on this gen. Laurie's still injured. Felix is with her. Makes sense. Laurie vaults. Felix goes where? He goes around. Around to the Pale Rose. I think we transfer back to the Laurie and down her instead. Now, I do need to assume a Laurie has Decisive Strike, right? So I'm gonna wait for a second. We see that pop. Yeah. We'll get you down. Is that enough pressure here? And is that enough time? Let's find out if Laurie has Decisive. Answer's no. Good news there. So we still have technically 1, 2, and 3, but the Felix's gen could pop any moment. If they split those gens, then that would be an issue for us, I think. Alright. Zarina's up. I hear someone drop down, of course. Probably going for the unhook. No? No unhook. Okay, you know what? This is fine. I have to... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So no one's on Felix's gen, I don't think. It's not a great 3-gen, mind you, but it's not a bad one either. It's at least feasible. We need to get the Laurie dead, though. I hate to do that to the Laurie and for her to be the only 3 hooks of the game, but it might be necessary. Felix thinks I'm going this way. We're going to let him gain a little bit of distance. He realizes that I'm doubling back. Dwight's right here as well, wanting my attention. He's going to Pale Rose. He likes this loop. Will he play it smart enough, though? Let's find out. He realizes that I would got him there. Cool, cool. You'll vault in. I hear one person up there on a 2-sil gen. I feel like they're injured, too. Yeah, there's someone injured. There's the Zarina. She'll drop down. No, she faked it. Nice job. We need to go back to Felix's gen. If not, we're going to see it pop in like 5 seconds-ish, I bet. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I see Felix. Now, with that being as well done as it is there someone else there as well? He's just so far away. He's playing smart. He's playing it safe. He's making sure there's distance between me and him. And the thing is, if I focus on one gen over the other because I have no passive gen regression, it might be an issue. We need to get Zarina down ASAP. So if we do that, we pick her up even. What next, right? What do we have available to us? Felix goes back to his gen on a 3 sylph, no passive gen regression. We're gonna see it pop in like 3 seconds. Yep. Now, we do know where they are, at least one of them, so Noed is now in play. Yeah, I wanted to pop the Felix's gen. With Noed, we should get the Felix down. We'll get a second stack of Devour Hope. Yeah, he won't make this because of our haste. Sorry, Felix. Where are the Execates? One's here. Then where's the other one? I actually don't know where the other one is. No, it's over there. Looks like it has not been touched. Good news there. I mean, you can't really expect to have the exact perk that you need, but yeah, she needed bounce landing in order to get away. 100%. So now they might be totem hunting. No, they're on the Execate again. Okay, this might work out in our favor. If we can get Devour Hope up and running. They're definitely on the exit gate. We know that. We see 2 people back here. I mean, they're probably going to just bounce the moment that they have a chance to. Because of Noed. It makes sense. There's the Dwight. Oh, was Devour Hope cleansed? Oh, you're right. I think you might be right. Close from the cigar. There was 2 people here. There might only be 1 now. He'll go all the way around. I think with our additional haste, he might not make it. Yeah, other one gets popped. We'll see him probably exit, right? Close again. We're getting pretty close on that. I wonder if he has Spine Chill. He has a Pelt there. He'll probably go for it. He'll drop early, too. And we'll Mind Game him. Only problem now is what do we do next, right? Oh, wait. We have Blood Warden, don't we? That's 1. There we go. Alright, Serena. Alright, Lori. The game is afoot. Will you survive the Blood Warden value today? We have how much time now? 2 minutes, right? Can I stick here? This Lori will open up that exit gate soon. I mean, she's playing this smart enough. Let's slug her. And then we need to go to the other exit gate, ASAP. Let's see if they've realized Blood Warden's in play or not. There's Hatch. Blood Warden still has like 15 seconds left on it. Hi, Dwight. How are you? That's 2. Blood Warden is now off. We now question where the Zarina is. Now, she could go back for the Lori. That might make sense. Open up the exit gate over there while I'm over here. Dwight, let's pick him up. Let's hook him here. And then we'll go back for the Lori. The Zarina, I have no idea. Oh, no, she went back for the Lori. So, yeah, we're going to see the other exit gate open up. And we're going to see Lori and Zarina exit, I bet. I see 1 light, 2 light. Yeah, they opened it up. That's 3. Yep, so that was what the Zarina's plan was. That's not bad. It was smart. It was, I think, the best move that they had available to us. Available to them, rather. We'll see, you know, a 2K, but that's about it. No. There we go. Now, Tenacity, yes, I did. And I hate it. Tenacity off of the patch is just brutal. It really is. It makes life a lot harder. I mean, we got 7 gens there. It's not bad. We had no passive gen regression, which I do like on Bubba since he's an M2 insta-down killer. But it wasn't horrible. We definitely could have gotten more value, and I think that I went for some bad chases early on, which may have led to some issues there. So, c'est la vie. It was a fun one. Chat made. Look, have fun in your... You can thank chat. They asked for this. The only reason why I didn't like Dwight being on the ground for too long is due to the fact that I didn't want them to be out at the exit gate already, because as soon as, like, in my opinion, as soon as you see Noed, unless you know where the totem is, you need to go. But yeah, I think it definitely was over. I think that the Zarina played right, and she went back for the Lori who was slugged, rather than the Dwight in the exit gate. So I think they played smart. I think they played around what we're doing. Also, Marcus, thank you much for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, what's up, Ghost is here. Yes, thank you, chat. And Ghost, I would love for you to be part of the Guilty Ones as well, in which case, you did hit that follow button, so welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. We are live every single day. Just to introduce myself real quick, I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational killer, here to teach killers how to play killer, but also survivors how to play against killer as well. Happy to have you here. Alright, though. So, Bubba did lose that, unfortunately. And Marcus, thank you much for another gift sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will lose our win streak on Bubba. I wasn't too surprised on that. I'm not a huge fan of that map in general. But also, I think that we could have probably played a little bit better, a little bit more aggressively with Bubba, realistically speaking, earlier in the match. But now we have the Doctor. Hello, Doc. Are you ready for your treatment? So taking a look at this, right? Our build today. What is it going to be? Dying Light, Devour Hope. Hex Thrill the Hunt. Do we have Hex Thrill the Hunt here? I think we would, right? Might be lower down. I see Noed. Do I not see Thrill the Hunt? Seriously? I guess not. I guess we'll use... Oh, no. Yeah, no. That's the Gear Stalkers. That's not Thrill the Hunt. Okay. I guess, yeah. We'll use Thrill the Hunt next match, then. I'll be. Could have sworn that I had it. Apparently not. Sloppy's not bad in theory / execution. I do want some passive gen regression, but the thing is, if I run Devour Hope in conjunction with Ruin Undying, you know what, in that case, let's do no passive gen regression. Instead, we'll do that and just use Distressing for the slowdown. And Thorn Tremors. Let's do that. We'll go for the Devour Hope build. If I'd like to have Haunted Ground, but we don't have it on dock. Is Spirit a fun killer to play? So, Spirit is a fun killer, yes. She is a S-tier killer, so, like, as far as, like, top 3 killers go, it's Nurse, Spirit, Freddy. From S-tier, A-tier. In my opinion, I thought they capped blood points. Apparently not. So, I don't know. I'm not going to question it. I'm above 1 million right now, so, c'est la vie. We did split up well on gens, not even Pop managed to save you. Yeah, you guys did. That and also, I went to the wrong gens early on, and I found those 2 gens at the beginning to be at like 50% each, and I know I had to give up 1 around check, so that definitely did not help me. Overall, I feel like I should have been a little bit more aggressive with my plays earlier on, and I think that definitely hurt me in the long run. But yeah, Spirit's a fun killer. She is quite powerful, though, so my opinion on Spirit's that any mediocre Spirit should be able to get a 4K, where any good Spirit will always get a 4K. So if you want to spend, like, your time into Spirit, I would say, you know, really dedicate yourself into it. If you want, like, a challenging killer, play Nurse. Nurse is a lot of fun, but takes a long time to, like, learn and get good at. Blood points to cap, but you can go over the cap if they give you BP, corrupt status, shrine BP, and 50k each day. But that's not true. So I was at 1,007,000, and I got 42,000 that game, which would include, I think I saw Bloody Party streamers last game, included 20,000 from the game, and any additional blood points from distressing. So I don't know. Wasn't Magic Rogers. I'm gonna leave and continue my games now. All right, sounds good. Well, you have a good one, mate, and definitely looking forward to chatting with you in the future. Have a good game, and looking forward to have a good games in the future. And looking forward to seeing the fog. Have a good one. All right. All right. All right. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, the lurk is always great support. The views always do help move us towards our next goals. I know that our biggest goal next will be reaching partner, which I think we should be able to do by the end of this calendar year. I'm on console and it hurts to play nurse. I probably will try her once I get her to level 50. Yeah, console nurse is a little bit tricky, I will agree. I mean, with that in mind, I would definitely say Spirit would be like the next one I'd recommend. Also, another Fractured Cowshed. I wonder if this is just like a cowshed day. Let's just check cowshed real quick, see if they spawn behind it. Not seeing anyone just yet, so let's double check on shack, shall we? Not there. Yeah, so in that case, shack area. No. No. In that case, all three in this corner, maybe? Yeah, there we go. But only on one sill. No, they're in Fractured Cowshed too. That's 1, 2, and I see an Object of Obsession, question mark? Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, Object of Obsession. Okay, noted. Wait, is that 2 objects? I think that's 2 objects. I think both Quintons have object. Because I think I saw 2. Ooh, interesting. But object won't help you on the mind games, my friend. It just won't. And those are my specialty. Now, we do see Devour, Hope, / Undying get caught there. You'll get into the LT, but that's fine. I feel pretty confident on my LT mind games. Dead Hard will only save you here. Yeah, not happening. Let's get them off of this gen real quick. That way I can get Thrilling Tremors off. Also, Minxie, thank you much for checking out the YouTube. I appreciate you. So he should still have Devour Hope up. So let's get 1 stack here. The Felix is nearby, so I do imagine he will go for the unhook. Now we do see Cowshed and this. I do not care about Cowshed. If you look at that entire area, look how much of a dead zone that is. That is a horrible place to defend. So we're heading over here instead. They're going towards Shack. Ooh, that's a key in hand. Let's keep that in mind. That is something that we do not want around at all. So Elodie must die. Now, we probably are going to be, I was about to say in range of Devour Hope, so you won't get a token, but that was very timely. She'll drop, sure. That's fine. It's a pretty strong, strong area. Loop, rather. So it makes sense to break that. She'll go to the left. She has another pallet to her right. Yeah? Yep. Okay. You know, that's fine, too. I'll make that work. I don't think he had Thrill of the Doctor, saving for next. Yeah, I did not have Thrill of the Hunt, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have. I see someone over this way. Hi, Felix boy. Yes, that's right. Get chased, my friend. Felix is only on tier 0 for Madness. I might want to increase his tier. Hold up. Felix boy. Are you gonna go for a vault or are you gonna drop the pallet? Oh, drop the pallet. I'm shocked, but okay. That works for me, I suppose. Let's shock real quick because there's more than one person here. Yeah, there's 2. Actually 3. Would you look at that? Hi, Quinton boy. How that missed, I am surprised, but c'est la vie. We'll get the hit here nonetheless before he gets to a pallet or a window. Now, he may have seen the Devour Hope, and that scares me a little bit. I think he also messed up on that loop. Yes, indeed he did. Thorn Tremors will do its job, tell us where the hell they are. I see scratch marks on the hill, too. Let's keep that in mind. And now we have 2 stacks of Devour Hope, and 1 Quinton right here. That's fine, though. Let's go back for the 2 people back there. We'll see Quinton go to unhook. That is A-okay, though. Did I hear someone back here? I did. Hopefully that time taken to heal, you know, is well worth it. She has life, so we'll go for the another Quentin, the Felix, who's injured, but within more distance. We don't want to chase the life of the meat tree. That's a pretty good loop for them. He does have the pallet here, but I don't think he makes it with Bloodlust. Let's shock out. And then immediate pickup. Alright, let's... Ooh, who is that? Quentin, probably? Oh, we had an emergency with the live game chat on Discord. They can't connect to it. Let me take a look at that in one moment right after this match. Thank you for stopping by, Fang. I appreciate it. He'll drop pallet. He's going to drop pallet eventually, and then he's going to try and go for the unhook, yeah? That's fine. He has BT, makes sense. And then Quentin's trying to force out the gen, also makes sense. He has another pallet, will he drop early? I mean, this pallet's only good for dropping. It isn't good for, like, continuing a loop. He'll go to meat tree, though. Anytime, pretty good thing, anytime. I don't know, I don't think I changed any permissions on that, that channel, though, so I'm surprised that's not working. Okay, it's working now, according to Sam. I just saw in my corner of my screen that seems to be working. Also, bye, Ward. Have a good one. Alright, Quentin boy. I'm probably gonna see, like, another gen pop off in the distance. Yeah, like I thought. He's heading over to meat tree. We want him going the other way on meat tree. We don't want him cycling this way. Ooh, hello. That's surprising there. I wasn't expecting that many to go off. I'm also surprised that didn't hit him. Huh. I did hear someone running towards me, maybe trying to take attention off the Quentin. That's a possibility. I mean, he's looping well. He's dropping pallets smart. I think he's getting pretty lucky with some of these pallets, though, I will say. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I got the Quentin down. Thorn Tremors won't do anything here. Unfortunately, I see the other Quentin going to the left. Exit gate. There's one behind us, too. Keep that in mind. Ideally, we get to Devour Hope here. All good, all good. No worries whatsoever. I'd much rather be notified of something than not to know about it at all. Alright, so no one's here yet. Let's start making our way over towards the other exit gate after reshock. That way, ideally, we can surprise them with, like, a Devour Hope. Or they can just get Devour Hope too. That works as well, yeah. Alright, let's shock him, hit him. That way he can't open up the exit gate right away. I see scratch marks going this way for the Felix. He'll go towards the pallet, drop early. Makes sense. What else does he have here? They're trying to open up that exit gate. That's on 1. They'll get it to 2 in a second. He'll vault. Doesn't really have much available to him. No pallet either. Drop. Pick up. And we're going to drag him away from the exit gates. That way, if they want to go for the altruism plays, they have to dedicate themselves to it. Yo, what's up, big dog? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing? Doctor, yeah, we did spin it on the wheel, so... 'tis how it goes. Now, they've already 99'd that exit gate. That much is, you know, certain. I just got fat treed. Kind of expected as much, but c'est la vie. Known within my terror radius. 99'd exit gate. And this exit gate should also be 99'd. I'm just trying to see where the hell they're coming from, if they're going for the altruism play, which it seems like they are. If I had to bet, they're going to come from this direction. They're healing up, but where? Maybe in front of the other one? Because I'm not over here, I don't think. Not seeing any objects of obsession. Oh, there we go. There we go. I see him now. We're gonna need to play smart here. We hit the Elodie. She gets momentum towards the exit gate. Unless they take a body block for her, I'm not sure she'll get it in time. There we go. Blocked her out of that. Quentin's going to try and block me. You'll take a hit, but we're in this position where I think we can get him in time. She gets life. This Quentin has a dead hard. Let's keep that in mind. There we go. We worked through the dead hard. Let's pick him up, and we'll drag him away from the exit gate once again. Farthest one we can probably get to is that one down there. It'll be a bit dicey, though. Yeah, this might be dicey. We'll find out in a second. There we go. That's what we needed. Let's shock out, find out where they are. That's 1, 2, and 3, so they're doing a group heal. That's the Elodie. She wants my attention. We'll give her a hit. We see a Dr. Phantasm over there. Tell me that they're over here. There's a second Quentin. We'll give him a hit. Felix is over here, not injured. He's going to go for body blocks. Makes sense. I see 1, 2... Nope. They're playing smart. I still don't like the fact that survivors can body block killers so aggressively like that, in my opinion. It's kind of silly. But they played well. They played smart. They're definitely running us with. And Mallow, thank you much for the sub. I appreciate you. And what's up, Wine Mill? Thank you much for the lurk. Appreciate you. But not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. It was a fun match. It was a fun match. They were playing smart. They were playing efficiently. They're playing as a team. You know, whether that be a 3-man team here or, you know, 4-man as well. Overall, it's a fun match, so I can't complain. As far as Doctor's concerned, he was already on a 0-win streak, so it's a non-issue there. But, fun match. Alrighty, though. On to the next one. Do you guys want to spin the wheel of Killer? Or do you guys want to play another match of... Stranger Thing is such a good name. I do like it. I do like it, too. Do you guys want to play another match of Doctor? Up to you. Yep, Thrill the Hunt is going to be on the next Killer. I'm surprised that Thrill the Hunt wasn't on Doctor, to be honest, so it is very interesting in my opinion. But I'm not seeing anyone spin the wheel just yet. Okay, there we go. T says, let's spin the wheel, and we are going to land on the Nurse. Do you guys want to play Nurse, or you guys want to spin the wheel? Or re-roll, rather. Let's see if I actually have Thrill the Hunt on Nurse. I might not, though. She was a pretty early one in the progression series. Thrill the Hunt is not on Nurse, unfortunately. Hey, what's up, Aiden Max? GG's, man, GG's. I hope you have a great day, too. And would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. I am an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer, but also survivors how to play against killer. Would love to have you here. Marcus says, no to the Nurse. Instead, we got the Clown. Alright. It is Clown time. Hopefully you are down to do just that. As far as our build is concerned, I think we keep everything but Sloppy Butcher, replace that with Thrill the Hunt, as we should probably have that on Clown, methinks. Let's find out. Hex, Thrill the Hunt, there we go. That should work. Actually, you know what? Let me take a look at something. Do we have like a decent Hex build, maybe? And Aiden, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Happy to have you here. Alright, Hex perks-wise, we have Haunted Ground, Ruin, Thrill the Hunt, so 10% more blood points for actions in the Hunt category, cleansing speed is reduced by 6% for each token, gain a token when someone starts working on a Hex totem. Okay, so let's do Haunted Ground. Do we have Devour Hope? We don't, but we do have Undying. Ooh. Let's do... Oh, how do I want to do this? Normally I'd want to probably run Undying with this. Haunted Ground, So let's do this. Let's do Corrupt Intervention, Haunted Ground, Thrill the Hunt, and Undying. Yeah, let's do that. So we don't really have any gen regression perks, though, is the only thing. But I guess I can't complain about that too much. Let's try it out. Yeah, Haunted Ground and Undying is what I'm thinking too, Mallow. I think that's going to be a good choice. If I had Devour Hope, I would like to do that in conjunction, maybe in replacement of Corrupt Intervention. We also could run like a full, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't run anything else, because that's already 4 Hex Totems that are going to be lit off the start. So we can't do Ruin, for example. Alright, yeah, so in that case, I think this is going to be our best one. I would like Devour Hope, of course. I think that'd be better than Thrill the Hunt, arguably. Or if we used Devour Hope in place of Haunted Ground. Now, we could do Ruin as well, instead of Haunted Ground, maybe. Kind of do like that, actually. We do Corrupt, Ruin, Thrill, Undying, just because then we have some passive gen regression, too, which I think is actually going to be a better option. What do you guys think? Do you think this is going to be a good idea? I think Haunted Ground is nice in theory, but I think the gen regression might be a better option. And basically, by using Thrill the Hunt, now we basically have, like, Old Undying for all intent and purposes as far as the Aura Read's concerned. Now we see both Dull Totems and Active Totems. I also wish that they would specify, so gain a notification when someone starts working on a Hex Totem. I almost wish that they would replace that text with a Active Totem, basically making so that there's the 2 parts of Undying. We have Hex, Thrill the Hunt, and Undying. We have the Dull Totems, Aura Read, and notifications when working on a Active or Lit Totem. I think that'd be a good idea, but that's just me. But then again, I guess Thrill the Hunt really isn't used too much anyways. Moryu, you say? Ooh, well, let me take a look at that real quick. Do I have a Mori to use on you? I do have a Mori. All right, we'll do that. I need to make sure that Morimi Daddy is the last survivor alive, though. I will not Mori her unless she's the last one. That's the only exception to this rule. I think I've run into them before, too, is the funny part. So I do love the name, I agree. But the Mori mess are great. I've seen that name similar to before. The Morimis, yeah. The Morimis are great, I agree. Ooh, a secret offering. What kind of killer are you following their request? What kind of killer you are following their request? I am confused, Epic Space Monkey. Are you saying, oh, what type of killer am I because I'm following their request? What a kind killer. Sorry, I'm dyslexic sometimes. Actually, like 99% of the time, so ignore me. What a kind killer, you are following their request. I see. Grammar and dyslexia. Yeah, that can be hard sometimes. Moimer off the bat, just the FFR? No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to, like I said, I need to make sure that she is the last survivor, just so that way it falls within the rules of our win streak. That I'm fine with. If I Mori'd her off the bat, it would not be in the spirit of the win streak. Alright. Well, let's take a look and see what map the entity brings to me. I'm just hoping for no internal maps. You know, I feel like the entity can read my mind. It gives me the exact opposite map of what I'm asking for every single time. We do have an object obsession, so at least that tells me very quickly where the hell they are, right? So that's the good news. So we're gonna immediately go for that object. Hello! Do you want to drop God Palette early? Be my guest, man. Like, that is so much value for me right off the bat. Like, you don't understand. To get that out of the way this early is fantastic. You don't make that in time. Loss of momentum, unless you have life. You do not, though. You do have a pallet here. Nicely done. But does it get you much distance? I could have probably played that better. Probably could have mind gamer into another vault, to be honest. She's playing smart. She's linking tiles. I like it. But she already used her dead hard, so it's kind of over in that regard. Hi. That's not Ace. That's a Dwight? Yeah, that was a Dwighty boy. Oh yeah, probably. Probably. Without a doubt in my mind. I can definitely see it. That's one gen. That looks like they're working on a dull totem from the looks of things. Which means they realize now that they are being affected by Thrill of the Hunt. Though I never did get a notification, so I'm not sure. That could also be a chest. That might actually make more sense that it's a chest and not a totem. Because I never got a notification otherwise. Dwighty boy, what's the game plan here, buddy? He's going to continue to run. Unfortunately, alright, here we go. We'll slow him down here, right? Got a hit, plus an intoxication. No, you're not gonna flashlight me? That's surprising, Dwighty boy. Oh wow, I completely just faked myself out. That's my bad. Alright, we're gonna pretend that we lost Chase here. And continue around. See if he pays attention to our movement. He continues. He continues. You must know that we're in chase with him still. I hear you loud and clear, Dwighty boy. Don't you worry. Just trying to see if he would vault that. He did not, though. There we go. He dead-harded while still intoxicated, which means that he does not exactly move very far. That's 2 gens, 2 hooks. Not a bad ratio, not a great ratio. I usually like a 2-to-1 ratio. So we're a little bit behind here, to say the least. Now, I still do see that Object of Obsession. And one thing I don't like about Object, it just usually means the 4-man Swift, right? Come here. There we go. Well, that's Mori Me Daddy, and that's gonna be, what is that, second or... You know, I heard the footsteps and I moved backwards, but unfortunately the animation pushed me forward. That kind of sucks there, I will say. I was very hopeful that that would work out in my favor, but it did not. Scratch marks disappeared very randomly. I'm confused on that one. I'll be honest with you. But I found her now. I'm also out of bottles on top of which. Ooh. Well, that actually is a bit of an issue, I will say. Because we'd be able to gas her probably like right here. She has a pallet still. Drop it early. And we still got her down, so I don't care too much, I suppose. We're able to mind game her into it. I hear someone else. Flashlight. Hi, Dwight. I think that was a really piss poor idea, to be honest with you. I think that was very aggressive. She wants me to follow her. We'll do that afterwards. I mean, we're in enough distance now to where it makes sense. Hello. You don't have Dead Hard by now, I don't think. So we'll get the hit. There we go. Now we get to put you on a hook like you're meant to this entire time. We do see someone, that Object Obsession over there. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time to reload the bottle, I don't think, so we're gonna have to just go for it. Yep, there they go. That's on 3 still. Keep that in mind. I imagine they will come for the unhook here in just a second. No scratch marks on that side. Oh, hold on. Scratch marks. I do see the scratchies. Blood on top, which who be this? There we are. You have a pallet here? Well, you drop early. Once again, I'm shocked that didn't hit, to be honest with you. There we go. I have no problems getting you out of the game if you don't have a DS. You do not, so this will be 1 survivor out now, at the very least. To be honest, it's kind of their own fault, so I can't really complain too much. I do see a Object Obsession doing a heal, so that was the Moriami Daddy getting healed right there, and the Jeff right here. Let's head over this way. Trying to get a line of sight so I can get a bottle throw here. A little bit too far to the right, it looks like. Oh, he was on the wrong side of that drop. Whoopsie. Alright, Jeff, what's the game plan here? I'm trying to think. He still has the pallet on the inside of here, right? No, he doesn't. I also see a Dwight as well here. Looks like we're going to loop with friends, maybe. Do you make this? No. You do not make that. Yeah, what's up, Wicked? All good, man, all good. Never need to apologize for missing a stream. Trust me when I say, I appreciate all the support that you give me. So, no worries. Hi there, Dwighty boy. Good to see ya. Let's get Jeff up there, and let's go for you next, shall we? No longer have a pallet here. They do have some decent loop still, though, between the window and the desk, right? So we'll head for the Dwight. We do see a pallet still down here. This would be good with our bottles, but it's not so great here. He does not vault haphazardly, so let's reload our bottles then. Yep, he'll exit. Makes sense. We'll get the hit, and he'll dive back into the corner, which is actually really good for us. Let's see here. Hello, Dwighty boy. What's the game plan? You have a dead heart? Yeah, you used it too. Well, he was intoxicated, so that worked out in our favor. Exactly. Real life can be busy, so never, never, never need to apologize for missing a stream. It can just happen sometimes, and that's okay. Alright, let's go exploring. I do hear him here, and there's someone injured too. Hello. That's someone I'm interested in, and I believe that there's the Jeffy boy, ain't it? Alright, Jeff, what's the game plan then? He'll vault, yeah? Then into a second vault, I imagine? Yep, you won't get there in time. No dead heart either. So he's down for the count. Let's get him up onto a hook, and I'm pretty sure Jeff might be dead, but I'm not entirely certain. It's hard to remember. And the verdict is, Jeff is on second hook. Okay, that's fine. We do need to find Moriami Daddy, though, and hook her one last time. That way we do have that Mori available to us by the end of the game. Nope, no pallet here. Jeff already used this one. So it's not exactly the best spot to loop, to be honest with you. That's also a key in Jeff's hands, I do realize that. So if we do kill the Dwight here, it will result in Hatch being available. I do need to, at the very least, slug the Jeff, I think. If we leave that key in hand, that could be a mild issue for us in the long run. Jeffy boy, I know you're looking for Hatch, and I can't have it, man. I really can't. Just not allowed. Alright, here we go. Oh, I think I took the long route. That's my bad. Oh, you're upstairs. Well, that's a shocker to see that happen. Goes up, then down. He's looking very hard here. Alright, we're gonna slug him out. I want to go for Mori Me Daddy. Let's find where you are. What I'm gonna do, basically, is I'm gonna either use him as bait to find Mori Me Daddy, I'm gonna hook her, then let him get off my shoulder, unhook her, down her, Mori her at the very least. That way we can just fulfill the prophecy, you know? There we are, perfect. You have Dead Hard, I do remember that fact. I prefer Scratch Mirror Myers. What for? Out of curiosity. Scratch Mirror Myers is a lot of fun, mind you. Alright, let's do this. So now she is Moriable. We're gonna walk away and try and find the Jeff, but ideally we want him to go for the unhook, right? So we'll leave her there. For scaring people, it is a lot of fun. It used to be a lot of fun on the old whatchamacallit, the game, right? Hello? Jeff, come here. I need to bring you to Morimi. Aw, she killed herself. She killed herself. Well, that's disappointing. I was gonna bring him over to her to get the unhook, and she killed herself instead. I mean, I can respect it due to the fact that, of course, he himself was on dead hook. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Bad timing. Bad timing. I was really hoping that he would go back for the unhook, but he didn't. He just kept on running instead. Mori Jeff? Nah. We're here to Mori me daddy, not Jeff, so c'est la vie. GG, well played. A Mori for you and you alone. Yeah. Not sure he's still in chat though. We'll find out. Nope. Everyone that had the ability to chat already left. What? Oh well. GG. Well played. Being able to see through walls also helps skills a lot. Absolutely. If anything, it just helps with mind games, you know? Also, is it me or did our blood points not go up there? Curious. That is very curious. Alright, we got the hydrate, we got the Wheel of Killer, the reroll. Perfect, so we should be good to go. And that will count towards our win streak of the Clown with a 4K. Do you guys want to play another match of Clown? Do you guys want to spin the Wheel of Killers? Up to you. Yeah, so the blood point cap is definitely broken in some capacity. I'm not sure how it is exactly. It doesn't seem to make sense, so c'est la vie. He has lost, exactly. Well, let's spin the Wheel of Killers, shall we? Find out who we're gonna play next. So we spun the Huntress. Do you guys want to play Huntress, or do you guys want to spin the wheel one more time? In the meanwhile, I'm gonna pour some blood points into Felix while you guys make that decision. Hello, Felix boy, how are you? Alright, so far I'm not seeing anyone say no to Huntress, so I guess we'll ready up with Huntress once I'm done pouring some blood points into Felix real quick, eh? Let's see. Redeemed, choose what offering to bring a survivor. Wrong one? No worries. I will refund that right now for you, Stannis. All good. That is now taken care of. Fair to Nia, I wouldn't want to be worried by Clown either. That's fair. I mean, I don't think many people want, you know, someone to suck on their pinkies, so I can respect that. I can respect that. All right, we have around, let's see, we probably want to go down to like 100,000 underneath cap, right? So let's go one more blood web before moving forward. Lurkin, I appreciate that, Little Rock. Thank you much for the lurk, as always. It does help out me and the channel immensely, so thank you, thank you, thank you. But with that being said, once again, not seeing anyone say no to Huntress, so let's go play some Huntress, shall we? Ready up and good to go. Alright, as far as our build's concerned, Nurse's Calling, Devour Hope, Undying, and Whispers. Still trying to figure out if that's one of the better builds for us in this current instance, and honestly, it kind of looks like it. We could argue, you know, Undying Ruin instead. That way we have that gen regression, I suppose. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit more, to be honest, so we'll keep it like that. And Whispers overall is just a good perk. Found is pretty nasty. I mean, yeah, you know, one of his add-ons is a porn VHS tape. So, I would think so. Alright, alright. Like, a regular head on this body is actually not too bad. Ooh, that actually kind of looks nice too. Interesting. Kind of like that. But I really do like the Snow Ram skull. This just looks sick. So like the ruin markings on it, it's amazing. I really do. I will say, like the cosmetic department, those are doing design, just are great. Student by Daylight. Well, that's great news, Claudette. I'm an educational killer. You should come here. You know, come chat, right? Which one? The one I'm using or the Hound mask? Cup the noodle. Indeed, cup the noodle. The one you're using? Yeah, I really do love this one. There's just so many small details that are great about it. It's also one of the only skins where you can actually, I think, see the Huntress's eye poking through underneath her mask. If you look at that. Just little details, I suppose. It's interesting. Like, they actually have a lot of detail underneath here, too. Like, you can see, like, markings on her chin and cheek. Like, there's just such little refined details, and I love it. Like I said, they've done an amazing job with these skins. Some skins are a little bit lackluster, but the details on some of them are just top-notch, in my opinion. Alright, you got increased luck for all survivors. Maybe we're seeing some, whatchamacallit, slippery meat gamers? Who knows? Either that or they're doing, like, a chest build, which is also an option. That is also an option, unfortunately. Alright. Well, let's see what the entity brings to me. Mount Ormond Resort, I mean, it is apt, I will say. Keep thinking my internet is buffering when Guilt stops talking. Apologies about that. I got a Discord message that I wanted to just, you know, take a look at and make sure that everything is A-okay in the other Discord server. And so far, it seems to be going smoothly. No one's coming in chat panicking. Pretty much what I told him is I won't be looking at Discord, of course. No, you want to make that. You want to make that. Oh, that's a quick ol' hex totem right there. Jesus Christ. That was unexpected, to say the least. Alright, let's see if the Feng Min here drops the pallet early. She does not. She'll continue going for a loop. Or maybe not. What happened here? How did I miss her? Did she, like, stop at some point? Yeah, she did. I mean, that was smart. I'll give her credit where credit's due. I just wasn't expecting it. Whispers is on, so they are around here. They could also be in middle. Yeah, what's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Things are going well, thank you. I appreciate it. How have you been? What have you been up to? Anything much? Well, she dropped the pallet early. I'm surprised that she got that pallet in the way that she did. I feel like the hitbox for the pallets are a little bit larger than what they used to be, which is interesting to point out. Hello, I would like to hit you, please. Please and thank ya. There we go. I expected a head-on. I was wanting to see if maybe they would have crouched around the corner, or maybe I missed a diversion play, but nope. They just, you know, were a head-on gamer. Fair plays, you know? Alright, we do see one gen pop off. That's fair. What's the game plan here? Try and double back, maybe? Yeah? She'll double back again. A little bit of a dodge there. Fair game, fair game. I was trying to get it over the rock, but no dice, it would seem. She's just gonna try and wait out the hatchets. Yeah, this might just be too big for me to loop around with hatchets. That really sucks. There goes Ruin 2. Nah, this game's over. We have 3 gens already done and no one down. I don't think there's any way for me to win this one. Like, we'll get a mind game here. Maybe a hit, but no dice. I was playing some DVD last night, earlier this morning. I haven't seen a lot of head-on Saboteur, bounce landing Survivor teams. Yeah, I've been noticing a bit more of that too, to be honest. Not high up enough. I was hoping to go over the rock. Yeah, so we have 1, 2. The 3rd gen is across the map. The game's over. I mean, realistically speaking, one reason why I really don't like Ormond for certain killers, especially Huntress, is just the slow walk speed. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe content creator put out a build. Maybe that's why. That's the only thing I can see. Might want to play another match of Huntress. As I've said before, she's one of my weaker killers. Close one. Well, we'll get that because that was a mid vault based on the angle that she vaulted in. So that worked out in my favor there. Let's see. Do you drop the pallet early? You do. The thing is that a lot of these tiles are just really bad for Huntress, I will say. We'll get the mind game, get the hit. She'll go upstairs to God Pallet. Let's find out the game plan here. Man, close but no cigar. That really sucks right there. We literally whipped that right past her and just no dice. Yeah, game's over. No hooks. I mean, they're playing smart. They're, you know, working the map against me. They're playing some pretty tight loops, too. Just ones where I'm not able to get a lot of pressure with my hatchets. They're not throwing pallets early enough to where I can really get a hatchet over them. So, yeah, fair game. One of those teams that I just have to pay more attention against. Alright, we get bloodlusted. Now she's going to be forced into a situation here, right? That's the dead hard I was looking for. Unfortunately, since we used our M2, we do lose out on our bloodlust, but we still do get a hit, so that's the good news there. First down of the game. Ooh. Well, the question is, can we really capitalize off of this, do we think? You know, do we think that we're going to be able to play off their altruism? It's been rough, but I finally got to P3 on Doctor. Now I'm bare bones at the moment, and it feels bad. Yeah, it can be like that, man. It can be like that. Oh, I got the Claudette down, right? So that's fine. She has BT, so that's why she was trying to get the hit there. We'll then transfer... Actually, yeah, we'll transfer right here. Wait, that didn't hit her? What in the fresh hell? Okay, is anyone else confused by the fact that we didn't hit the Feng Min there with the hatchet? Because I'm very confused now. Alright, got our ankle. I like how this entire game, we've just been absolutely garbage with Huntress, and all of a sudden just endgame like, oh yes, let me just flip the switch and now I'm just good with her. I'm not sure if they're just making mistakes because they're altruistic, but yeah. The needle and the hatchet, I know, right? We got that one pretty close, to say the least. But I mean, maybe they're just running sloppier loops now. Thank you, I appreciate it. I feel like sometimes you just have like, you know, pinpoint perfect hatchets, and other times not so much. We do see someone over there. No, we hit the tree. Unfortunate. I feel like I had the angle, but I didn't have the timing. We'll go for the Feng Min now. A little bit more to the right is what I needed there. Too close to there. Will she play this pallet? No. She has Dead Hard, keep that in mind. I'll pocket this just because we only have one left. Oh my god, how did we miss that? How did we miss that? That's absurd. Oh, I didn't even realize that you were in there, to be honest, and we got head on for it. That's hysterical, actually. I appreciate that play. Oof. Close bill cigar. And you will give us the hit out. That's fair. I appreciate it. I think I want to play another match of Huntress. Huntress is still one of those killers where, because they are accuracy based, I need like a warm-up game for them, and I definitely think this is my warm-up game. Nah, I need to work on Huntress. She's one of my weaker killers. Fun match though. Thank you. I appreciate you. Well, at least they're pretty nice about it. I like them. These guys seem cool. Yeah, that was a rough start. Good luck, have fun in your next matches. Feel free to stop by and chat. Yeah, they seem pretty nice though. I like them. Alright though, so let's avoid spinning the wheel of the killer for one moment. Also, okay, no, I already refunded the Stannis one. I definitely want to go back in with Huntress. I'm still thinking that this is our best build. I feel like we do have some other builds that we want to make in the future, but we just don't have the perks for it just yet. We're almost done with Felix. Once we have Felix done with all of his survivor perks on him, except for Stakeout, because Stakeout's the only perk I don't have unlocked. I'm literally waiting for that perk to be in the shrine, because I do not want to get tapped to level 40 just for Stakeout. No way in hell. Unless I get through like all of the killers first, then maybe. But for now, we are, we're just getting all of the perks except for Stakeout onto Felix, and then from there, we'll start getting all the perks onto each individual killer. The good news is we only need all the perks on one survivor. The bad news is we still have what? We've done 3 out of the 22 killers. We need 19 more killers with all their perks. That is going to be atrocious. I'm just going to point that out. Like, that is No bueno, to say the least. Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, at that point in time, I wasn't really focused on survivor perks. I was more focused on killer perks at that point. So I probably got killer perks at that point as well. I'm curious on something. Have like 10 plus on each side to get the level. Yeah, it takes a while, Giraffe. It takes a while. It took me what, like 2 months to get everyone to 50, pretty much, and now we're on to like our 3rd, 4th month in order to get all the perks on everyone. So it's taken time. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to think real quick. I'm trying to think. Because I'm actually thinking about something based on trying to maximize value as far as perks are concerned. So basically, you know, I've talked to people, I've talked to on stream before and also to people individually about how I think the most efficient way of getting all the perks is. I definitely didn't follow that initially. I wish I did. I think at the end I started to get it, especially with survivors, but for killers I didn't. I'm wondering something. As you unlock perks, so let's say you get 2 teachables, right? So let's say you get the teachables on... No, I guess not, because you should just be getting killers to... You should be getting killers and survivors to level 30. You shouldn't be getting them to 50. There's no reason to get them to 50 unless you're going for all the perks. So I guess, yeah. Ideally, you want to get everyone to 30. Shrine of Secrets, you want to grab all the level 40 perks. If you already have the level 40 perk, grab the level 35. Rinse, repeat, and you should be able to get them as fast as possible. Also, unlocking barbecue and chili right away is a no-brainer. That's the only exception to that rule. Yeah, I guess never mind. I think the way that I recommend it's probably still the best way. I still think it might be the best way to go about it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Never mind. Because I was thinking, like, if in instance you get all the killers to 30 as you unlock them, then you can, you know, go into the shrine, you can go into the blood web, you get the most recent perks, you get them to 3, yada, yada, yada. Wish I got barbecue sooner, but I have it now, so well. Yeah, barbecue is like you should do that first off and foremost. Get Bubba to 35, get barbecue, and that way for every killer that you unlock and you go through their blood web, you should have barbecue available to you at all points. Because if you're only unlocking, let's say, 1 teachable per killer, because like I said, you should get every killer to level 30 and unlock their 30 perk, and then use the shrine to get their 40 perk, and then if you get all the 40 perks, start getting the 35 perks, whatnot, you know? I mean, it does seem invaluable, both for, like, info perk-wise, but, like, blood point perk-wise, in order to get all the perks ASAP. Absolutely. I wonder how fast, based on my method, you could get all the perks on killers at the very least. I bet you could get... I mean, I guess it's somewhat RNG-based, based on, whatchamacallit, the shrine, right? But at the same time, you should definitely be able to get it pretty quickly, I think. Might eventually, like, spin up a new profile and see what that looks like. Suffocation Pit. Prestige Legion got Pyramid Head to level 40 before I got barbecue. Yeah, definitely would have recommended getting barbecue. Okay, Suffocation Pit. Haven't played here in a while. Let's take a look at our gens. We see 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So we're going to protect this side, and we're going to give up those 2 gens over there, methinks. They are in the jungle gym from the looks of things. Because I do see whispers off. Okay, there goes Undying. See 1 person here. Fingman, are you okay? I don't think you're okay. You're not okay, are you? I was thinking about throwing over the box there, and I didn't. Will she drop the pallet early? Now she will. Been buying just any killer perk that is in the shrine unless I know won't use it. Cruel limits. Yeah, I mean, at the same time though, I would highly recommend that you only get the 40 perks, because the amount of blood points necessary to get from 30 to 40 is a lot more than one thing. So it's about 50,000 per level, and so with that in mind, you really should just get the 40 perks on the shrine instead. There goes Ruin now. We're at a pretty bad spot to see not to see Cruel Limits, Jesus. To see, whatchamacallit, Undying Ghost so early is a bit of an issue. We're also gonna see, like, at least 2 gens pop in distance, I bet. We still have 2 hatchets, so no reason to reload just yet. Let's take a look at Fingman's gen. Cruel Limits? Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's take a look, see. Hello, Lori. How are you? We'll get the M1 on you. And then, what do we have available to us? Yeah, there's the 2nd gen. They haven't hit our 3 gen back there yet. That was a mistake. You wanted the flashlight save? We missed the hatchet, but we'll get the M1 at the very least. Let's grab our hatchets while we're right here. No flashlight save will happen here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. She wants to take aggro. I'm not going to let her. Instead, I'm going to grab her back into these 3 gens. Just take a look and see. Yeah, exactly. The biggest thing is just, like, trying to be as efficient as possible with the blood points is going to be a big help if you're trying to get them all. Ooh, a little bit early. I needed to wait a little bit longer, methinks. Yep, she'll vault. She'll go around. Missed on the corner. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. There we go. Just need to line up that shot. That's actually probably a pretty decent throw for me. I'm not really great on those long-range throws. I kind of have a bit of trouble finding the center of, like, the Huntress's aim for some reason. I feel like it's because she technically throws from the left side, and it kind of screws me up in that manner. Let's get that, regressing, though. Oh, yeah, cheap. Yeah, you always want to get the cheapest ones in the Blood Web. Abso-freaking-lutely. No doubt about that. All right, let's check the gens. Whispers is still on, so I think they're on this gen. No? Yep, there they are. They'll probably go back for the gen that was on 3 sil. Hello, Fengmin. How are you? You want my attention, eh? That's fine. I'm gonna ignore you for a second, because I want to make sure that they don't finish this gen. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb there, Steve. I'm not gonna play around with someone who's injured right in front of me. I'm gonna down her instead. I'm not gonna pick her up because she definitely has, you know... Oh, there's Steve. He wanted the flashlight save. No, there's also someone else on that gen there. That's a smart play by them, honestly. Let's get her injured, too. I think that'd be smart. That way we have 2 people we can chase and down. I see 1 person healing. I was a little bit off there. Once again, like I said, I have trouble finding the center of her aim. And that's one of my biggest weaknesses of Huntress, I think. Looks like they might be healing, yep, the Yui. We have 2 people injured in front of us, which is fine. There we go, got the hit over there. Let's hook her right here and then start regressing some gens, shall we? Chewed pens and 98 address books. My god, that seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? Oh, freaking decapitated the Steve. Did anyone else just see that? That's amazing. That was beautiful. Freaking fatality right there. Add Huntress to Mortal Kombat, why don't you? I don't know how I missed that, I'll be honest with you. That's surprising. The hook changes position. Steve took it. Now, my only fear is that the Yui is on that gen, the 3 gen I want to keep. How did that not hit? That's insane. I'm not sure how that didn't hit. That really is insane. Alright, they're gonna reset, unfortunately. I also do need to check one last gen. I found a new Dancer V2. Champion Gundyr. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about, yeah. Once again, that didn't hit. Normally it would hit there. Like, usually the distance that I get would be enough, but apparently not. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's a decent kisher or what. By the way, Hammy, do keep in mind there is just some secret bosses that aren't part of, like, the main game. Highly recommend trying out. They're a lot of fun, but very difficult, too. Oh, I didn't want to release that. I reset it. Come on now, game. Oh. I hear them working on the gen again. Okay, Lori, a little bit rude there, I will say. A little bit rude. Well, she loses value on this now. Hi, Steve. You have a sprint burst, maybe? Let's go after the Steve real quick. If we can down him ASAP, then we should be fine, but I am a little bit worried about the state of the gens. There we go, got a bit of a flick there. We need to get better for flicks. That's something that I do need to get better at. So I think that was like a good example there on Steve. Thank you for clipping that, T. Appreciate you. Alright, that's number 1, and now I'm afraid for number 2, which is going to be the one that the Lori's on right now. Yeah, it's on 3 still, right? Yeah. I guess we manually regress that, go back to Steve's unhook. We are on 7 hooks, so we're not in a bad place. We're not in a good place either. We need someone like Steve dead. Oh wow, they're on the other one too. And that's an adrenaline, it looks like. Yeah, adrenaline looks about right. I guess, they're both on this side of the map. That's good news. That could have been a lot worse for us, honestly. Hello. How are you, Fengmin? You want my attention, eh? She has the pallet here. That almost hit her. There's no one on this exit gate, and I imagine I know why. She'll loop again. She wants my attention. Hi, Lori. How are you doing? Where's the Feng Min? That's who I'm actually looking for is the problem. Lori, I won't be able to hit twice here. There's no questions in my mind that won't happen. Oh, the Yui took the hit. The Yui took the hit. Oh, nice job. Nice job. I would have gotten down there on the Feng Min if it wasn't for the Yui. That was a smart play by body blocking that. I can appreciate that play. Really, I can. Alright, Steve. What you doing? You looking for hatch or you just looking to get hit? That works too. Looks like, yeah, Steve's in here. Hi, Steve. So I'm trying to see middle. Like, how do I aim this? Yeah, it's kind of like to the inside of the left hand as she's wound up, right? No, you're not gonna blind me. Just stop it. It's not gonna happen. Just leave. Just leave, my boy. Okay, not too bad, though. Not too bad. Could have definitely been a lot worse, I think, so I'm pretty happy with that game. GG, well played. I think I need to, like, do a full day of nothing but practicing with Huntress again. We're getting better with her, but I need to, like, be at that point with her as well as other killers to where I can start to get more 3Ks again. Yeah, parrying takes a lot of time and practice. It really does. There's a small little cues that you can get off. You know, in the earlier Souls games, it's a lot easier. But still. But GG's. That's a fun one. If it's alright by you, well, I'll play another Huntress match. Otherwise, you guys can spin the wheel. As far as Cruel Limits are concerned, let's see. Let me actually bring up Legion. Let's see Cruel Limits. I want to check something. Alright, so we've done the wheel, so let's do Cruel Limits first. Every time a generator is completed, all windows and vault locations with 32 meters of the completed generator are blocked off to also fire some 30 seconds. You're fine, Mike. You're fine. I'll spin the wheel as well. But I need to figure out who I want to run Cruel Limits on. I almost feel like Cruel Limits is better on, like, an M2 killer, like Bubba. So I'm thinking about how I'd run this. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I want to take a look at Cruel Limits one more time. I'm curious on something. Cruel Limits, Cruel Limits, Cruel Limits. It says... all windows and vault locations. Oh, I have an idea. Never mind. I want Deathslinger. I have an idea. No, I have an idea. This might be interesting. Hold on. I want to try a Deathslinger real quick. I has ideas. Okay. So, let's see here. So, Cruel Limits. Let's see. Cruel Limits, along with... not Deathbound, you stuck at Discordance. Where is it? It's a Hex, right? Yeah, Hex Blood Favor. Whenever survivors have a basic attack, pallets within 16 meters of the location are held in place. Oh, that's why we have Hex Blood Favor, my friend. Due to the fact that it's a Hex, I feel like Undying is necessary. And then I think just run the good old Monitor and Abuse. It's like an anti-vault, anti-pallet build. It might be pretty cute. I'm curious. I'm curious to see if this runs. I will actually be using add-ons. Actually, you know what? No, we don't need add-ons necessarily. Let's run it. It's gonna be interesting. I'm curious to see how this works and if survivors will get actually tripped up here. Yeah, this peaks up definitely like, oh wait, okay, so Cruel Limits only blocks vaults and, you know, blocks windows. So I'm like, okay, well in that case we pair it with Blood Favor. This might work. Yes, the Snazzy Caleb. I like this one a lot more than his other head, which is this. I might want to get like the other one, not the smooth head, but the Vigilante. Not the Vigilante, sorry, the Prospector. Forget what it's called. I kind of like that head a bit better than this one, but still. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do Cruel Limits, because that was first. And then we're going to do the Wheel of Killer. So, while we are loading up, let's take a look at who we're going to spin on the wheel. And the verdict is Mr. Mikey Myers, the Shape. He is here for the spaghetti. I think Cruel Limits should have range increased. Yeah, I can respect that idea. I can definitely do that. Respect that. Also, I'm curious on something. Should I run Bitter Murmurs instead of, whatchamacallit? Instead of Monitor and Abuse, maybe? Bitter Murmurs might not be a bad idea. Instead of Monitor. Yeah, let's do that. We'll run Bitter Murmurs. It makes sense. Actually, wait. You know what's better than Bitter Murmurs? I never understood why people run Bitter Murmurs anymore. Personally, I really do think that Rancor is better than Bitter Murmurs. I mean, I know I see the aura for 3 seconds, but still. I think it's arguably a better Bitter Murmurs because you do get that Rancor exposure. Like, it's, I guess, 5 seconds. And it's only 16 meters of the gen. Whereas this is just 3 seconds of exposure no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, I think Rancor's the right play. I think Rancor's the right play. What now, then disappear? Did he? Yeah, he did. Alright, Slinger, let's see what damage we can do. So, we do need to keep in mind that ideally we do want to keep our Obsession alive for Rancor. Or if we down them, that we can just moor them outright. But this could be an interesting build. I'm trying to see what else we could use to our advantage. But I'm thinking this might be the best thing we have. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else. I guess we could run like Bamboozle. Arguably. That might be like a cute idea. But I don't think it's necessary. Just like an anti-vault, anti-pallet build, basically. That's all that we've made. Alright, so trying to think of like our ideal scenarios. Oh, like if we can get like those M1s and lock down everything. Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed for value. It's going to be interesting, I'll tell you what. It's going to be very reliant on them finishing gens like near me and not like all the way across the map, because if that's the case, then what value do we get out of Cruel Limits, right? So I think it'll be interesting. I really do. I like it. I like this idea. I do think that Blood Favor should increase its range to 32 meters instead of 16 as well, in my opinion. I think 16 meters is pretty small for the most part. It should be 32. But that is me. Alrighty then. Well, let's see what map we get, because that's also going to be a major factor too, depending on like the density of pallets and windows. Yeah, parrying can do a lot of damage, Hammy. It really can. Parrying is something that if you can master, especially like for PvP play as well, it is a godsend. Alrighty though. Apologies for being so tired today. Like I said, I was up pretty late fixing Discord. Not my own Discord, mind you. Another Discord. Are we going to get a DC? Because this is taking an unusually long time. I got a feeling that we're seeing a DC here. Yeah, this is a big old DC for sure. No, wow, I'm shocked. I guess someone's computer is just like a potato and was just having a really long time loading. Alright, this spawn is bad. This spawn is really bad. They could be back there on truck or to my right. Nope, they're right here. Perfect. That's a sprint burst. I was going to say that won't help you, but I guess it doesn't matter in this instance. We have the LT here. A little bit off on that. She has Object of Obsession, it looks like. Yeah. We'll get the M1. And then Blood Favor activates. We see some back here. They might not... Someone explain to me how that's outside of my range for Blood Favor. Can someone explain that to me? Because I'm pretty sure that's within 16 meters, right? Like, I'm not crazy for that. Huh. That's insane. That was insane, in my opinion. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I figured that would have been 16 meters, but I guess not. Okay, that's Did I read Blood Favor wrong, or is it bugged? Is it bugged? Because I feel like it's bugged. Because it procced, right? I'm not crazy? That's definitely been 16 meters. Early. I'm starting to get a sense that Blood Favor might be bugged. Let's check this again, shall we? That one's blocked. That one's blocked. What the fresh hell about the other ones? I have no idea. That was strange. That was really strange. Let me be honest with you there. Can someone get the description for Blood Favor up in chat? I'm curious to read it again. Maybe I read it wrong. Like maybe it's pallets outside of 16 meters? and not within 16 meters. Also, why did I just get windows of opportunity? What? What? Oh, cruel limits. It's blocked off, that's why. That makes sense, I guess. That's number 2. Hello, Meg. All pallets within a radius of 16 meters. Yeah, and we haven't seen that. Okay, that one blocked. Okay, I don't know. Maybe 15 seconds, just a lot longer than I thought, I guess. Let's get you to the basement. I don't know. There's like a couple instances where it seemed like Blood Favor did not work. But maybe it's on like cooldown. No. Has a cooldown of, oh, maybe that's it. It shouldn't have a cooldown. Maybe that's exactly what's happening. I'm not realizing it. That it has a 60-second cooldown. Why does Blood Favor of all perks have a 60-second cooldown? Can someone answer that? Like, this makes no sense for this perk. This just needs to take off the cooldown, in my opinion. Yeah, I think the cooldown is the biggest thing. For a 40-second cooldown on Blood Favor, it's just absurd. Oh, a little bit early on that. I didn't realize for some reason that it had a 40-second cooldown. I should have also shot her through the bottom window. At least we got a good bus here. But she is going to be in the LT wall now. Oh, no, she's not wanting to play the LT. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, come on now. That's surprising. She'll play the LT. We'll get her on the bad side of the L. Then mind game her. I'm just off my shots right now. That's for sure. But we got her. And I guess when Blood Favor doesn't activate, I guess that'll mean in this instance that we don't have any pallets within our distance. Yeah, if I had to buff Blood Favor, I think that like either it needs to be made incredibly short for there to be a cooldown, or no cooldown at all, in my own personal opinion. Okay, Blood Favor activates. It blocks the pallets within 16 meters now. Does this one get blocked? No. This one did not get blocked. Let's get you down. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Who's over here? Is this the Meg? No, that's a Kate, right? Yeah, that's a Kate. Imagine Meg's gonna just probably dip out of here real quick. I mean, if I'd see Rancor, then yeah. Oh, the vault's blocked by cruel limits. It's kind of strange to see that, almost like it's windows of opportunity, but for killers. It's very strange, to say the least. No, I won't make it in time. It was worth a shot, but that's a bit too big of a loop, unfortunately. Oh, she has quick and quiet, not quick and quiet. What's the perk that removes Dance With Me? Yeah, she has Dance With Me. Isn't this the Obsession Meg? I'm pretty sure this is Obsession Meg. No, it's not. It's the other Meg. Unfortunate. They got rid of Blood Favor finally. Ooh, that was a spicy hit right there. It won't get me much of anything, though. Oh my god, I didn't get the Mori. Or the ability to Mori. Yeah, that's fine. I hate when you go to Mori and you hold down M1. It's like, nah, I think I'm just gonna take a lunge attack. This is fine too, right? Like, no, I really wanted to Mori the Meg. I wanted to punish her for not leaving earlier. And then Kate has tenacity, so she could be God knows where at this point. We downed her like over here. For all I know, she could be crawling out of the exit gate right now. Because I see nothing. Yep, she's out. I figured that much. Unfortunate. Yeah. Man. Blood Favor is so... You know what they should do? For, like, Cruel Limits? If they change it, I think what it should do is it should activate a 32-meter radius or, like, a 60-meter radius around you. Or if in your terror radius. Because being it around the gen doesn't really do too much. Blood Favor should not have a cooldown of 40 seconds. That's absurd for how bad this perk is. They need to increase the range of it, and they need to decrease the whatchamacallit. Decrease the cooldown significantly. Because 40 seconds is ridiculous. But, hey, we tried it. It's worth a shot, right? And I don't think we're on a win streak with, whatchamacallit. Deathslinger, I guess we were. We were on a 3-win streak. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Let me fix Photoshop real quick, because apparently I may or may not have cloned something I didn't mean to. Yeah, those perks are pretty bad. They need a significant buff, in my opinion. A rather significant buff. I don't want the clone tool. Stop with the clone tool BS, please. Is it this button? No, it's this button. There we go. All right, current of 0, best of 3. Yo, what's up, Queen? How you doing? Outside of stream, do you play with viewers? Honestly, I'll be completely and like honest with you, Queen. I would love to, and I want to do like a Jackbox day offline. But as of right now, I literally do not have the time to do anything. I'm gonna see where this blood whip goes. Okay, that went the wrong way. That went the wrong way. If I had more time in my day, then I would absolutely want to. And just right now, I just don't. Between 4 hours of streaming, 8-hour work days, also Vigo's Court on top of which, it's a lot. Nah, it was, whatchamacallit, something else. Did we spin the wheel right? We spun the wheel and we landed on Myers, that's right. Alright, it's Myers time. Hi, buddy. We're gonna put perks on you now. Distressing, save us for last, and... I guess Sloppy Butcher? I think that might be a good idea there. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. No really good perks, unfortunately. I'm trying to think if there's any gen regression here, and there just isn't. The best we have is Dying Light, I suppose, but nothing worth value. I guess you could argue Hex Lullaby to make the skill checks more difficult and to increase the regression per skill check. Dying Light, think of it as Thana, but instead of for injuries, it is for hooks on non-obsessions. So basically, the obsession gains a 33% action speed boost to unhooking, healing other survivors. But every time you hook a survivor other than obsession, if the obsession's alive, they gain a token. Or you gain a token, rather. All survivors who are not the obsession get a 3% penalty to healing, repairing, sabotage speeds for each token. So, ideally, if you can get it up to... what would it be? 4... Yeah, I think 4 stacks, 5 stacks, just about. 5 stacks gets it to 15%. Basically, it becomes a Thanophobia, because Thana is 5% per stack, and each stack, technically, is, each injured survivor. Surge Oppression could be with Deathslinger, since kind of needs extra help. I do like Monitor, Surge Oppression, Pop. I think those 3 are actually pretty good together on him, because you aren't able to really get much distance on maps. You don't have a lot of map pressure. He also has an add-on that's basically Sloppy Butcher. It's true. It's true. But we're not running add-ons, so unfortunately that doesn't apply to us right now. But yeah, so 5 stacks of Dying Light basically is equivalent to tier 3 Thana with 4 survivors injured. Why don't you run Dying Light and Thana? So on instances where people are injured a lot, like Legion, that's where it's not too bad, because basically you get double Thana if all 4 are injured, and it can get pretty freaking nasty. Because think of it this way, Thana on 4 stacks is 16 seconds additional in each generator. Having Dying Light on 5 stacks equates to an additional 32 seconds per generator. It is insane value when that happens. On Michael Myers being an M1 insta-down killer, because ideally you want to pop your tier 3 on someone healthy, insta-down them, hook them, repeat, having Thana is just not a viable option. Legion, on the other hand, or Plague, those are more viable for that. So you need to use perks and either tie those perks into the strengths of the killer and their power, or use perks to fill in gaps where the killer needs more power. A good example is, for example, Save the Best for Last on Demogorgon and Deathslinger. Save the Best for Last fills in a weakness for them, which is trying to end those chases faster. Especially if both of them technically having an M2 ability, that's where they are a bit more beneficial. So that's kind of some good examples of perk combinations based on the killer. It's much like Hag is really good with Make Your Choice, because you can teleport 40 meters away from you, so if you trap appropriately, you can get an insta-down on almost every single unhooker. So there are some fun ways to work it. Now they could spawn behind me still, but it doesn't look like they did. I did look through Shack. So in that case, they're either going to be to the left over here, which they are. Looks like they spawned right and then moved left once they saw me, which means the rest of them should be to the right. Yeah? Yep, I was right. I'll just stock you real quick. Thank you very much. I do feel like I hear someone upstairs. Hold up. No, I was wrong. Hello, what's up, Toaster? How you doing? There we go. Get some stock. There we are. That's lovely. That's lovely. Oh, come on, game. That was 100% and you know it. Ugh. Not bring Bamboozle on Myers? I don't think I have Bamboozle yet. That'd be one thing. Do you think I don't see you, Kate? Do you really not? How did I not hit you? What? Okay, sure, I guess. That was strange. That was very strange. But we are on tier 2.5, heading towards 3. You do know that someone's back here, of course. No, she's right here. I mean, it's not because the game sucks. I think right now there's a desync issue. I think that's a major thing plaguing the game. Alright, we got it 99. Back to Legion lately? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. How have you been? What have you been up to? Anything much? She continues that way. That's fine. I want to go to this gen. We saw them working on it earlier. But they're not here, surprisingly. Okay, so it looks like they transferred to that gen. Gotcha. I do see the Kate there. I don't think she knows that I might have tier 3 prepped. The Zarina too. Who is in a less better position? I guess the Zarina, arguably. She has the vault in front of her, though. We won't be able to get too much distance. At least enough to keep us in chase. She'll go again. Let's use our Bloodlust. I'm always confused on something. How someone literally finishes a gen and then just pops away really quickly like that. There's Sprint Burst. Yeah, he'll stay on the pallet. That's the smart move. I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, I feel for the developers. They're trying their best, in my opinion. They just might not have the resources that most other developers have. Let's down you. Kate is pretty close by, and this is on like 99.9%. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Let's get a stack of Dying Light, at least. We now have another 30 seconds left on Tier 3. We know where Kate is, roughly. Oh, never mind. She came to me. That works, too. Thank you for the down, my friend. Now, we're in a pretty good position. I might force them to get an unsafe unhook instead of hooking right away. That might be the right play. With one person down, one person on hook. Yeah. Is there another hook nearby? Not really. Okay, that's fine. He'll go for the heal real quick. She gets up, she goes to the left, he goes to the right. Which means I should be able to get it down on you now. Good dead hard. Is it enough distance to make it worthwhile, though? That's the question. No. And now we go to basement. Maybe they had fixed, fixated, or urban. Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Yeah, it's true. I would say the Myers is good. You know, it's good on Myers. It's not the best on Myers. That's the biggest thing. It has potential, but is not, like, as pivotal. Oni can get so much value out of Infectious Fright. It's ridiculous. Survivors zoom in like they have tenacity. Yeah, no, the tenacity bug is real. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that fact. Tenacity is a very real bug. He'll drop it, get some distance for them downstairs. Smart move. I guess in that instance, since I'm not going to be able to protect it, we'll just go for them. Let's down you, and then get you in the basement now. Alright, let's get you on back hook, just make it a little bit harder for you in the long run. We still have another, like, 45 seconds-ish on Myers. Let's see. There's his arena. I hear this gen going too. Yeah, there's the Dwight. He has sprint burst. Does he have enough time to get away? 10 seconds left. Yeah, no. Come here, Dwighty boy. Now, they do get the unhook out of basement. That's fine. Let's get him into middle. Let's see where the gens are. 1 gen, 2 gen, 3 gen. I'm not sure of the status of any of these, though, is the problem. That one seems to not have been worked on too much. I see there's arena there. Neither one of these have been worked on too much. And I see someone injured behind here real quick. Thank you, nurse is calling. Alright, let's hook her. I guess back here. I don't like it, but it'll work. And let's also break this door while I have the chance. Is that who your main killer is? No. Right now, I kind of like the idea of playing every killer and learning them. I won't be as good as the people who dedicate themselves to a spirit or a nurse, mind you. But I'll still be pretty freaking good, or at least above average on most, I think. They get the unhook, that's fine. Yeah, exactly. I'm just a killer main, I guess. You know, I play all the killers. I can stalk you through that. You're almost sucked dry, though. Sucks. Yeah, she's about sucked dry. Oh my god, we got another... Oh no, she healed. I might kill the Kate. I think that's a good idea here, actually. She'll drop the pallet at some point. I need to either mind game her into shorter distance. Actually, you know what? I'm fearful of something, of 2 things, actually. I've seen where 3 people are. I don't know where the 4th is. And that scares me. Here's his arena. Get the hit. That was an ugly hit, mind you, but it worked. Alright. No worries. It's okay to be curious, Toaster. But yeah, no. I thought about maining, like, someone at some point and making them my specialty. But then I was like, you know what? I just really enjoy playing Killer. And so I opted just to stick with Wheel of Killer and, you know, doing this. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. 2 people on that. 1 person falls off. 1 person on it. Dwight has Sprint Burst. We know that fact. He'll go there. We'll vault. He doesn't pay attention behind him. So he goes down. Let's get him onto the hill that we can pressure the gen all the while. Ensure that no one's working on it. Let's manually regress this. Unfortunately, without any gen regression perks like Pop, it is a bit of an issue. Yo, what's up, Artemis? How's the day been? What have you been up to? Anything much? Yeah, exactly. I love the different ways that each killer plays. Ooh, they're in middle. That's on 3.5 still? Yeah? I hear someone injured too, which is good news. Yep, I knew you were gonna be up here. Unfortunately, this is Obsession. I'm nowhere near tier 3. I don't think I'll get another tier 3 out of this game, unfortunately. With 2 people injured though, maybe we can make this work. She goes into the LT wall. She'll vault on the T. Let's try and get a mind game. Ooh, we don't need to get a mind game. She botched that play. Let's get the hook, and then we're gonna lose one of these gens. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Now we could go to the one back there that has someone injured, or go for this one which has the Kate on it. So it has to be the Zarina, right? Yeah, has to be. We'll get the M1, get some stacks. This might force the Zarina off the other gen, which might be good. No, smart play. I think that was the best play she could have made, is just, you know, not go for the unhook. And now Zarina had Adrenaline. Oh, that Zarina actually was very smart. Because we see that there. And now we need to basically play this hook here. I'll stalk from distance, too. Where's the other Execute? It's there on the left. Noted. Because if the Kate comes for this, Kate's injured. Zarina's not. The only problem I have is I can't get line of sight on the other Execute. So if the Kate goes there, we'll lose. Yeah, they are there. They are there. That's a Kate right there. Zarina's already on the No! This is the Zarina. What? Why would you not go for the... I guess you wouldn't go for it because I might stalk you to tier 3 instead of a grab. That works too, yeah? The question of the day is the Kate on the other exit gate. She is! Holy hell, Kate, nicely done. Well, does Zarina have enough distance to get there in time? Both of you are injured, so she has to play the LT now. She'll play the L. Let's get her on the bad side of the L. Bad side of the L. There we go. Dead hard or bust. No dead hard. Down she goes. No, the Kate was with the Zarina on the other gate. Holy hell. Well, we got the 3K, so I can't complain too much, I suppose. But yeah, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. For me, I feel like I've just always been a fan of just the killer role in general. So I really can't really say that anyone's really clicked with me. I really do like enjoy Legion. I enjoy Plague, those type of killers. But like, there hasn't been one that just goes, I think I'm going to stick with this one indefinitely. I enjoy the variety, right? Playing Fortnite on stream a lot? Well, hey, that's pretty good, Artemis. And sounds like from all the updates that you give us on your wins that you're pretty good at it too. But GG, well played to these survivors. I do think that I need to play a little bit more ruthlessly during pubs. I'm noticing that more and more to where I think I'm getting punished for playing too nice. What do you guys think? Do you think that I'm starting to play too nice where like I'll hook someone and just go, you know, screw off somewhere else? All right, sounds good, Queen. Well, have a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow, all right? We'll be live at 5 p.m. CST. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Usually end up playing one and just being, like, outplayed just the other. Yeah, you're starting to feel like I'm playing a bit too nice. I mean, I feel like you might be right. I think I might need to play a little bit more ruthlessly because I'm finding survivors are getting better and better. Yeah, what's up, Captain Pullout? Love the name, by the way. Really awesome. But GG's. GG's indeed. That was a fun match, and you guys played really well. I was hoping that the injured Kate was going to come for the unhook, or that the Zarina was going to come for it, and the Kate was going to be on the exit gate nearby. But GG's, and appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. We are an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer, and survivors how to play against killer. Kate didn't do anything all game. Yikes. Yeah, I know that she was on a few gens, but I was chasing off a lot there. What's up, the Horizon? How you doing? How you doing? GG's, GG's indeed. What survivor were you last game, out of curiosity? And thank you much once again for stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones. Alright, do you guys want to spin the Wheel of Killer? For those who do not know, I am an educational killer main, but with that being said, we also have the Wheel of Killer, where you guys can spin the wheel and randomize who I play next. As Zarina, fair enough. I was shocked, by the way, Horizon, that you went for that other exit gate. When I kind of took a peek, I was really hoping that that you were going to commit to the unhook, and that the Kate was going to try and go for the exit gate closest to the hook, and you guys just would not let me do it, and that was like, oh. Well, this is surprising. I guess I need to change my game plan now. But let's spin the Wheel of Killer. We landed on the Nightmare himself, Mr. Freddy Krueger. Do you guys want to play Freddy, or you guys want to re-roll? Up to you. By the way, were we on a win streak at all with Myers? No, we're on a 0 there. So c'est la vie, to say the least. All right, not seeing any re-rolls yet. Do you guys really want to see Freddy play? Up to you. Already up in the meanwhile. Alright, we saw a reroll. There we go. Alright, instead, we got the Spirit. We moved from the A tier killer up to a S tier instead. So let's see how this fares for our survivors. That is a very cute emote as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I might need to get a high emote. Hello. We have our emotes too. But I'm waiting on Sophie to finish up her commissions before me to do more bit emotes, which is going to be really fun. I said this to a salty survivor today. Survivors don't care about the enjoyment of the killer, but also survivors want you to play so they have fun. I mean, it's true. It's true. I mean, I try and play fairly, but I feel like I do need to play a little bit more aggressively because I think, putting myself into awkward positions to where I am unable to win as of recent. But as I said, Horizon and Captain Pullout, thank you much for stopping by. Even if you do not follow, I do appreciate you both and would love to see you again in the fog. Have you have a great day and good luck, have fun into your next matches. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And, whoa, hello. We found a TTV. Let's see if they are alive, shall we? And the verdict is... I cannot spell. Let's see. They are not. So I will just put their link into chat so you guys can go check them out. And I will drop them a follow since they do seem to be a Dead by Daylight streamer at the very least. There we go. But if you want to run across the same person who just got off a hook, just down them. I think that's that. I don't think it's just that, though. I think another major factor for me and what I'm not doing, which I should be doing, is pressuring people on hooks. So, like, for example, in League, right? You guys have seen me many times where my strategy is to get someone onto second phase so I can eliminate someone early. I think that might be necessary in certain instances. Like, if you look at my early gameplay in the progression series, when I would see someone near hook, of course, and I had evidence of it, I would stick near hook, so that way they are forced to get an unsafe unhook. And I feel like I'm not doing that as much anymore and just kind of going, well, I know someone's here, but, you know, I'm going to still walk away. And maybe I shouldn't do that, because at the end of the day, that gets 2 people off of gens, stuff like that, so... yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling that I might be sometimes too generous. Instead, I'm like, oh, well, I know that someone's over on that gen. Instead of pressuring 2 people, I'm going to pressure the 1 person, right? don't want to go to work tomorrow. I understand that. But work does pay the bills, so kind of necessary, unfortunately. Well, I feel like nurse calling does nothing on Pyramid Head since people never want to stay near you, so people say it's good. So it's good for the aura read, but I'd almost argue that things like I'm all ears might be better. It's not a bad perk, but it's not a great perk either. I'd say that's good for like range extension, but it definitely is circumstantial and survivors not realizing you have nurses calling. And if they are smart to recognize it off of that like first interaction where you almost hit them due to it, I think that's where you'll stop getting value out of it. So it's a circumstantial perk. It depends on how good the survivors are and if they're paying attention, in my opinion. Treatment Theater. This is where we lost our spirit win streak last time. Unfortunate. Based on spawn. Let's see. Let's head over this way. First off and foremost. The answer is nothing there. There we are. We see at least one. Let's see if they can see us yet. They can't. But we see an Urban Evasion Kate, Sprint Burst. We see a Nia. Let's take a look at all this here. We have a pallet here. They didn't drop early. We see another Kate. Let's go for you. Do you have Iron Will? No. Okay, good news. No Iron Will on you. Do you have Dead Hard? No Dead Hard. So she's down. Just realized you're playing Spirit. Indeed, indeed. No one comes, then you can hook. They go. Yeah, it's true. Exactly. Alright, we see scratch marks there. Like, this is a good example of where maybe I should be less aggressive. We'll get the hit on David, but at the same time, like, I have info of where they are. And I feel like I can get a second down before they get the unhook. Well, I'll expect David to have the Dead Hard, of course. Yep, David has Dead Hard. He'll get down on pallet. They might have someone right next to me, though, which is an issue. We'll find out. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yo, what's up, Enter Dude? How you doing? Were you not followed already, by chance? Thought you were. There we go, though. I think not, David boy. Alright. Well, let us bring you to basement, I guess. Was there one closer? There was one closer, but c'est la vie. You unfollowed, then refollowed. Well, I will ask that Hunter dude to not do that if it was for the purpose of getting the notification. Just because I will classify that as spam. Just for future reference, okay, bud? Ooh, 2 gens out already. Well, that's unfortunate. We see scratch marks go both ways. There's God Pallet here. If you know where someone is, yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, like, for example, like, where I knew where the David was. To be fair, that chase it got extended due to that pallet save, which was unfortunate. I knew someone was potentially near, but I still took it, nonetheless. Did she double back or no? No, she didn't. Hold on. That's a good play. And it leaves... Oh, gotcha. Okay, so if that happens, then I understand. I'd recommend reaching out to Twitch support if that is a common bug for you, because that definitely should not be that way. Hunter dude, just as a heads up. Gens they're working on. Looks like all gens are locked down. Good news there. I do see someone with barbecue and chili. Alright, based on that, they go to the left. Is this the David, maybe? It is. Also, how did I not get that hit? That's surprising. We'll get the hit now, though. He'll go back to the pallet. He might end up dropping it early. I want him on this side, if possible. Alright, that's fine. He'll continue. Yeah, he goes the walk. All good, all good. No, I figured as much, Hunter. I figured as much. It's just one of those instances where I just want to make that clear. I know some people do that. I didn't think that you were doing that specifically. I just wanted to make sure that was clear, though. Freaking Urban Evasion, Kate. What are you doing? What are you doing? No pallet for you. And let's go after the Kate real quick. No, she does not see blood when phasing. She only sees scratch marks. I think there's an add-on where you can see blood, but it's not really necessary, to be honest. Get her before the pallet. And still no throwing Tremors trigger, unfortunately. Yeah, Father's Glasses, that's the one. It's really useless to see that, though, to be honest. You should really only need to listen and see scratch marks. Hi, David boy. Let's go after David again. There's a dead hard. I was just about to mention, but I was a little bit too late, that we needed to bait out the dead hard after we got out of phase walk. There's a DS, 5 seconds. We don't have our power yet, so we're going to lose a little bit of distance, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. Does he have a pallet here? No, he doesn't. David boy, come here. Hey, you want to go to basement? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let's pick you up real quick, shall we? And that'll be the death of David. Strider Bloodhound would be good if you could see blood as well. I mean, Strider's not bad. I'll say I think it's better for when you're learning Spirit than when you're, you know, getting good with her, right? Because fact of the matter is that Strider can sometimes mess up your hits more than you might expect once you get used to how to listen. No, I wouldn't say that you ever become dependent on it. What I will say is that it actually will mess up your hits sometimes. You sometimes feel like they're closer than they are with Strider. I don't want her going for the vault, is my only thing right now. I want her going out of this loop. So I might try and Bloodlust her. I hate to do it, but I think that might be the right play. Did she really just, like, stand still? Yeah, she did, didn't she? There we go. We got the hit there. All right, Nia, what's the game plan, eh? There we go. Already makes the blood easier to see. It doesn't say on the add-ons, though. Interesting. I've never actually used Father's Glasses, so I was not aware of that. I didn't see anyone with outside of 40 meters. I know that this gen was worked on. I do hear this gen being worked on heavily enough. We'll get the hit on the Kate. They get the unhook. This is a fine situation for us to be in, to be chasing one person and hooking one at a time. That is our ideal scenario, to be honest. Pallet drop, yeah. Ooh, that's actually a really good tile right there. That pallet drop into vault is freaking godly. She'll vault again, because we're technically not in chase. Oh. Okay, so she was supposed to vault the window and not vault the pallet. I'm just going to point that out there. Because that loop right there is actually very, very strong if I don't break the pallet. Yeah, like Victor Vibrant Blood Trail is pretty much, Mike. That's pretty much exactly what it looks like. All right, we see them over on the Corrupted Gen. Let's head over there real quick. Did I just see someone? I'm not sure. They already got him off a hook, so they were pretty close by. Nicely done. I can respect that play, Nia. But it might lead to your death, so we'll find out here in a second. No, you don't get there. Not with the sprint burst that you get out of phase walk. It is just so lethal. So Nia's going to get hooked. And then we can go into middle gen and go pop that, I suppose. No, they're on the other side. Okay, I see two. So one, like, right over here, near this gen, and then one on the far side. If I was them, where would I be? Whoop, hold on. I think I just saw someone. Yeah, I did. Those are scratch marks right there. Hold the phone. Let's try and catch up to them. Who is this? This looks... Well, I mean, it's one of the Kates. That much is obvious. It is... this Kate. I wonder if she's accidentally pressed spacebar there. Maybe she has head on and I wasn't aware of it. I don't know. That's strange. All right, we see him over there. Let's now phase walk over here. All right, are you already on hatch, I wonder? Could that be why you're crouching around? Otherwise, this might be the urban evasion Kate, right? It's like back here. Oh yeah, look at you. That's the urban evasion Kate. The one that was hoping that we would find hatch before her. Yeah, she vaulted. When they're injured, you can hear when they vault a lot clearer. That's something to pay attention to if they don't have Iron Will. Well, that there will be a 4K for the spirit. It's not surprising. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, a mediocre spirit like myself can definitely 4K. A godlike spirit like people like Gemma from EMA can just 4K every game. There's a reason for that. Spirit is just such a hyper-lethal killer. But GG, well played to these survivors. I didn't even realize that we had a daily for Spirit. Whoops. That's good to know. And we hit the 1,000,000 blood point cap, so let's pour some blood points into Felix, shall we? Do 2 blood webs. Should be 100,000 blood points. About 50,000 per blood web. Yo, what's up, Dortiz? What's up, GG's? Thank you much for stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Gilty Ones if you are interested. But that was a fun match. Hopefully you guys had fun too. All right, Felix boy, let's grab Left Behind and Power Struggle. Yo, what's up, Corbin? How you doing? Indeed, let's spin the wheel of killer, shall we? You know, I can let that take these. And 3 perks. 3 random perks come up in the randomizer. Sounds like a plan, Mike. I like where your head's at. Then let's use up some blood points, and we should be good to go. Alright. Oh, I should have grabbed that one first. That was my bad. Whoopsie. But that should be enough blood points. Oh, I also completely not seen that brown one either. But we should be good to go now. 100,000 blood points down. So that should at least be like 2 to 4 games, right? Alright, though. Let's see who we land on the wheel, shall we? And we land on Deathslinger. Do you guys want to play Deathslinger? You guys want to spin the wheel again? Since it's random, I feel like the 4th slot would be good to help with synergy. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Also, there go the drivers. You know, it happens. About time. I think that's, what, the 3rd time this stream? 2nd time this stream, I think? Let me see Somo Slingy Boy. Some Slingy Boy. Gotcha. I was like, Somo Slingy Boy. I didn't realize that Deathslinger had a sumo skin. Alright, well, I don't see anyone saying no to Deathslinger, and let's take a look at what his perks are, shall we? So the perks we landed on are Chlorophobia, Pop Goes the Weasel, Bamboozle, and Shadowborn. If that's the case, who? You know what? Let's do Chlorophobia, Bamboozle. Actually, let's do Chlorophobia, Pop Goes the Weasel, Shadowborn. If we're doing Deathslinger, then. Let's do that. Yeah. So let's do that real quick. And let's do a Deathslinger. And this works out since Deathslinger does have all the perks too, mind you. So Chlorophobia, Shadowborn, Pop. And I think I'm going to run Surge in conjunction with that. Sumo Skin, the Ball of Deathslinger. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So is it Chlorophobia, Shadowborn, Pop, and Surge. So let's go to Pop, Shadowborn, Surge. There we go. And we're going to run no add-ons because why not? And we'll ready up, shall we? The only problem is that Deathslinger has a pretty small tear radius as is, so Chlorophobia is not going to be that great. Maybe? We could run Distressing to try and make Chlorophobia a bit more useful. It increases it by what? 26% off of 24 meters? What does that end up? 24 plus 26%? That's 30 meters, so it almost gets him to a normal 32. Might not be a bad idea, to be honest, instead of Surge. Yeah, about 30. About 30. Man. That might not be a bad idea, bringing Distressing instead, just so Chlorophobia gets a little bit more value. Either that we nix Chlorophobia for Bamboozle. Honestly, I might end up doing that instead. Yeah, let's do that. I think that having to use 2 perks to synergize just for that might be a bad idea. So we're going to bring Bamboozle instead. I don't see myself vaulting many windows, but I mean, I guess there might be some instances on Shack, for example. Might work out in my favor. You know, that way it can really execute some of those mind games, I suppose. And we'll go from there. I also want to check something real quick in Discord. I want to see if I want to extend my stream for 1 more hour. We'll find out in a second. I might stream until 6. Just want to check the schedule. Schedule. We have... Sunday. Okay, Sunday was a 4 p.m. EST, and then we have a 10 p.m. EST. Okay. Then, moot point. I don't think I'm going to stream until 9 p.m. So, okay. In that case, I think we're still going to end at 5. I know I started late today, and do apologize about that, but we're gonna end at 5, like normal. All right, though. Let's see how well this build works. Petrified Oak. Cold Wind. Okay. I mean, I don't even think that you needed to burn the locket for the Cold Wind farms. I feel like just the map rotation right now is god-awful, so finding Cold Wind farms is pretty dang easy. But I guess we'll wait and see, shall we? So what's our game plan here? Bamboozle, Pop, Shadowborn, and Surge. Ormond and Autohaven popped up a lot for me today. Yeah, I feel like for some reason, like, the map rotation has certain preferences on certain days. I don't know why. It's not, like, truly randomized anymore. Thompson House is okay-ish with Deathslinger. It's just, the only thing is that this middle area is just such a bad place to chase survivors. It really is. Like, they have so much value here that I just can't work around. You need to, like, strategically go through the corn at an angle and make sure you find them. I'm gonna be shocked if no one spawned back here. If that's the case, then they're either back there or back there, and by the time we patrol both, we're gonna see 1 gen pop if we guess wrong. Yep, we guessed wrong. We're gonna see that gen pop. Rough. That's a rough one right there. If, like, all of them are on it, they're just gonna see it pop real quick. Yep, that's a 3-person gen right there, without question in my mind. We see 1 person there, 1 person behind the tile. Let's see how this plays. Yep, we see you. Do we get you on the corner? No, no dice. You know, you still have, this is a pretty strong tile, and there's no gen pressure. I think leaving him is the right move. We see them up in Thompson House, too. Yeah, he wants my attention, but chasing him in that area is just such a bad idea. They're not dropping down until they see me. That's a smart move. Hello! Alright, we'll down her here, and then we'll hook her upstairs. I was sent to Shelter Woods today 4 times in a row. 2 Onis, 1 Huntress, and 1 Blight. That's an oof. I'm surprised she didn't vault down that window. That's surprising. Very surprising, actually. Yeah, I heard that gen pop down there. That sucks. We got a Surge off, so it took him longer to do so, but not long enough for it to be worth our while. I think they're, like, doubling, tripling up on gens right now. And they split gens pretty well. They have that 1, 2, 3 in the back, but the fact that they got these gens here out is pretty freaking good. Yo, what's up, Fredos? How you doing? The games are going well. The games are going well. We're having fun, so I can't complain. Let's see. They're over here. They get the one up top. Makes sense. Scratch marks going around meat tree. Nope, they're going more towards shack now. Ooh, this gen is almost done. This gen is almost done. We're not going to get a pop off in time. That sucks. That sucks right there. So we see the Kate here. No, that's not Kate. That's Nia, right? Yeah, it's Nia. Nia tries to drag us away from that gen, so that way someone can jump back on it. We see them right there. Yep, makes perfect sense. So these guys are in a Swift, more likely than not. Yo, what's up, Ion? How you doing, mate? How are you doing? Alright, they don't have a very strong tile here, but it's not weak either. They have that one pallet that we can get rid of, and that's about it. If she runs away from it, then we know that someone's going to be back on that gen. Two people probably up in Thompson House, too. Just going to take a listen. No one in Thompson House, but she brings me back to an area that's just so strong for them and weak for me. We're applying no pressure to the gens. They have a L into a pallet, which is just so strong with that vault spot. As long as the pallet's up, that tile's so strong. I'd rather pressure them elsewhere. Yep, that's 2 gens. I guess we'll down you now. You know, there's no reason for me not to. It sucks that I found you twice, but c'est la vie. Good hit, rank 17 killer in a day, so quite happy. Hey, that's good to hear, man. Pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain. I'll see there on that gen. We're gonna see someone probably pop that momentarily. No one's up on Thompson House, so we need to check here. Unfortunately, with the amount of pressure we have, it's not looking good. Do you have a favorite killer? I do have... Oh, wait, who, me or Ion? I mean, me, I think it's Legion. Trapper. Well, that's a bold move, Cotton. Yeah, I can't get you on that hit. Nope, not yet. They're just a little bit too tight on the corner. Just a little bit too tight on the corner, I'll tell you what. We'll bamboozle that. Nia is where? Nia is inside. She's going to continue to loop me on the long side. But with our our speed, it's just going to be so painful to continue this loop. She hits me. That's fine. We'll fake going this way. That way she goes back into the tile. And then we'll break. Yeah, he's a lot of fun, but it definitely takes a lot of dedication to play him, I'll tell you what. Yeah, she leaves the tile completely. She's going to give them time to do the exit gate. Then they might come in for a body block. So we're going to have to be accurate with our shots. Nope, she won't be mind gamed, at least not easily. And we're getting those tight shots around those corners, but like not enough for it to be worth our while. If we break this, we might give her enough distance to get to an exit gate, which sucks. Yeah. We need to get a shot here and drag her back in, but no dice. She predicted it. She'll try and blind me. I don't understand, by the way. How can you blind through the corn? If I can't stalk you through the corn, how can you blind me through the corn? It's a bit ridiculous in my opinion. No, you missed a shot there early. You'll moonwalk out. Yeah, good for you. One person's already out. There's just these last 3. He goes out, which is smart. That way he doesn't get shot. She'll mess around. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're just off on our shots. We haven't played Deathslinger a lot lately, so I feel like we need to work on that. But c'est la vie. This build was definitely not the best on this map. I don't like Surge Pop on this map because there's not any reliable 3 gens within 32 meters of each other. But GG, well played. They played smart. They played well. They focused on gens that they needed to. So can't really complain. Good to see you again as well. The wheel was not kind to me, as you can see. Alright, let's squeeze a Legion game in at the end. Sounds like a plan. Good luck, have fun. See you in the fog. Have I spun yet? No, but we are doing a Legion match, probably for our last match of the day. Alright, let's get a Legion match in. Let's see how we can do. Yo, what's up, Krypton? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. GG's. Yeah, we spun Deathslinger with randomized perks, and honestly, it was painful to see Thompson House. It's just not a good map for Pop Surge, which is my go-to for him. But thank you much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. I am Mark, a educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. I'm also streaming in dedication to Extra Lifer, trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. Which reminds me, someone donated yesterday at the end of our stream. I want to check out who, and I want to thank them on stream. Hold on. Hold on. My page. And it looks like... I should mute this real quick. It looks like... Who donated? Who donated? Who did it? A smiley face. God dang it. Put your names into these. Not sure it was, but still. Whoever did donate for the Angry Goat Pepper for next Saturday, thank you. Thank you for the donation to Extra Life. I really do appreciate it. Alright, though. Let's take a look-see. I still think this is one of our better builds for Legions, so we'll keep it as is. Hey, GG Node, appreciate ya. Hey, no worries, no worries. You'll find me being probably one of the most wholesome killers that you'll find. I try and instill that in my community as well. So I appreciate stopping by, saying hi, and dropping that follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. I look forward to chatting with you more in the future and, you know, facing off against you in the fog again. Hopefully next time I won't be running Deathslinger on Thompson House. Hearts to you, Node. And if you are interested, make sure you do join the Discord, guys. It is the best place to interact with the community, interact with me offline, as well as be notified of any YouTube videos or when we go live. We're live every single day. Alright, it's Legion time. You know, I'm starting to think that on maps like Thompson House, where we're playing, you know, Deathslinger, where we're really at a disadvantage, I'm wondering if I should play more aggressively on those maps. Like, if, let's say I get Thompson House again on Legion, I don't think Legion's good on Thompson House. I really don't, especially without add-ons. With add-ons, maybe. You know, the duration extension. But I can't predict that, and I'm not running add-ons. I wonder if I should play more aggressively in those cases versus other maps where I feel more secure. You know, thinking Coal Tower Legion, thinking Ironworks Legion, thinking... What else? Hawkins Legion. Ooh, my god. All the red envelopes and a bloody party streamers. I like to see that. But yeah, I wonder if I need to play more aggressively in those type of situations. Because it's not like we can't win matches. It's just that we're finding ourselves on maps that I feel like aren't great for certain killers. Deathslinger needs, you know, small clusters of gens. Like Suffocation Pit, Temple of Purgation, great for freaking Yamaoka Estate, great for Deathslinger, but like more aggressive to the survivors versus the gens. Yes, specifically survivors on hooks. I think I need to force more unsafe unhooks rather than letting just every hook be safe. I think that's what I'm starting to like see more and more in my pubs games. So, good example. Mother's freaking Dwelling, an entire 188 square tile map with Legion, is god awful. The chances of me finding someone within my tear radius during a frenzy is unlikely. It's horrible. Like this is probably one of the worst maps for Legion, for Deathslinger, for Hag, Myers even. Like, unless you have mobility, this map sucks. It's not unwinnable, but like if the survivors play smart, it's not exactly gonna play in your favor. And they're waiting out the corrupt intervention. No, they're not. Never mind. I lied. How do you play this? They're gonna drop down as soon as they see me going up, right? I haven't heard the drop down. There we go. Heard the drop down now. There's a Cheryl. We'll frenzy her. We're now in the middle of the map here where we can definitely get a frenzy off. Okay, we see two people over there, but oh my god, I'm in the middle building, which sucks. You know what? We're gonna go for Cheryl. I think that's the better play. If we M1 her down, it's gonna be smarter for us. We know where they are over there, which is the good news. We know our pop target. But getting the shield down might be our priority. What is this? A four-row tile? Yeah, it is, with a pallet. Surprised she didn't drop early. She'll go around. She does not vault, though. Dead hard? No. Okay. Proximity camping, but I know survivors will go for the unhook, so why not go back to it when it happens? Yeah, well, so it's not proximity camping. The biggest thing I think that killers, I need to do more often is just make sure it's an unsafe unhook and pay more attention. Like, as of recent, I would go patrol gens. Like, now that I see Corrupt Intervention, I know they were over there. I'm going to scan around to see where they're coming from. And I see the Yui here, for example. So rather than going for the unhook, I'm going to go for her. And ensure that while someone's on a hook, I can get another down. The thing is, I think that survivors are getting good enough to the point, especially at higher ranks, where more competitive tactics are necessary. Like, I really do think that. Like, if you look at what I've talked about before with, like, CDM, LA, and other teams in comp, I feel like survivors at higher ranks are starting to, like, actually get to that point where M1 killers are really disenfranchised, and they struggle to get downs. So I think, like, I need to play more competitively in pubs, which I kind of like, because it means that there's more of a challenge out there, right? But it also sucks because I know that survivors who are getting better at the game are going to look at that as a cheap way to play, when it just needs to make sense, because if players at higher ranks are getting to the point where it just becomes harder to play an M1 killer, then you need to do something about it, right? Alright, we'll vault after her. We should be able to get a hit here without issue. Auto aim, you're killing me, man. Freaking killing me. DS, well, either it's an acronym for Deathslinger or it's an acronym for Decisive Strike. We'll get the M1. Okay, so by not breaking the pallet, I may have created an issue. She can probably link these. She didn't fall for the mind game, by the way. Either that, she didn't pay attention to it. Not sure which. Yep, she's back in for number 2. Is number 3. Yeah, she's not. She's not falling for the mind game. She'll drop the pallet instead. There we go. She'll go around the long side for the pallet, right? This chase is taking way too long, though. And now I lose Bloodlust off the break. Unfortunate. I mean, she played that smart. You know, she got 3 vaults out of it, which is what you need to do. In the meanwhile, we see like 2-3 gens pop off in the distance. I mean, this is what survivors are starting to realize they can do. And then she links to the next one. Look at this! Yo, what's up, Mori-Me, Daddy Wraith? How you doing? Thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. Like, survivors are starting to play competitively. Like, I think that's the honest truth, that survivors at higher ranks are no longer, you know, strictly potatoes. Like, she has good distance on this. She's paying attention to where I am. Yeah, I'm Bloodlust, but she drops it. She'll stun me, and then what then? Right? Fun. That's a thing, you can't. So, if you fall off, especially like in this case, if I fall off of this chase, right, she has a med kit, which means that I have chased her all this time instead. The thing is, like, yeah, it wastes time, and she dead hards too. Nice job holding that dead hard. I got loot for like 15 seconds. But the thing is, like, you shouldn't get mad at that. Like, I am impressed that survivors are getting to this level of play, and I love it. I love that survivors are making things more challenging. The thing is, though, that it means that I need to play more competitively in pubs. I think that's what I'm coming to the conclusion to. Which gen was that? Oh, Jesus. So, like, in this instance, I see one person there, right? I could go for her, but I need to find... Okay, scratch marks? So they're near. They're nearby already. They're going to go for the unhook. Yep, so I need to do this. Like, I need to zone them out. I'll get that hit in the pallet. No. We fatigue out for the Cheryl. She goes to the tile. So we'll mind game the LT. Get her on the bad end of the T. She goes to the L. Will she vault? She does not vault. She tries the link tile. Dead hard. Nice job. She held that dead hard beautifully. She goes back to T. Let's once again get her on the bad side of the T. We'll mind game. She knows we're gonna mind game now. And no dead hard this time, so we'll get it down. Now, if her down, I want to go for the unhook. I want to force them into an awkward position. I want to force her into second phase right now. She goes upstairs, trying to get the unhook, right? I see another set of scratch marks. I think I need to force the unsafe unhook, the 1-for-1. Now, David's going to go for the Cheryl. Right? I see 2 here. Let's body block the unhook. David's coming for it again. I'll trade. That's a Septic. That's a Septic agent. That was what that was right there. Dead hard, please. There we go. Get her down. Yo, that David has a Septic agent. This boy had a Septic agent, I bet you right now. Without question in my mind. Let's hook David now. So now... Okay, where's the last one? That's the question of the day, ain't it? Is there another hook nearby? Scratch marks right here. Let's get him injured. She'll go around for the unhook. I'm fine with the trade. Drop the pal in my face, please. With everyone injured, we might be able to get this here. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Everyone's slugged out, and I think we might be able to get the 4K now. That's true, Toaster. I'll agree with that. Does she have Dead Hard? I forget. No, she got hit out. Hey, what's up, Rambler? Thank you much for the host. I appreciate it, mate. Now, here's an issue. Tenacity Survivors. Is this the only exit gate that was opened, I wonder? Yeah, the fact that Survivors were crawling at Tenacity speeds is rough. There's one. Let's get you on a hook. I need to find the next one. You're dead. Good news. Let's just check back here. Make sure no Tenacity Survivors are getting out. Nope. So far, just one. So, I mean, honestly, I think waiting the endgame collapse might be the right move. Don't get ya budgie smugglers in a twist. It's just your old mate Matt Ash. How you doing, mate? How you doing? I hate to wait out for the endgame collapse, but I think it's the right move. I don't hear him. That's the problem. Oh, you gotta be joking me! Did one of them get past me? I didn't hear him at all. That sucks so bad. I should have gotten a 3K and I messed up. I should have sat at the exit gate. I'm not sure if they exited through this one or not. That's the problem. And endgame collapse. I'm curious if this one is also open. If both of them are open, then... Yeah, both of them are open. Shoot. That sucks. If that was the only open one, then we would have been fine. But the fact that this here was also open, I think, is what got us. Unfortunate. Fair enough, Rambler. Well, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you much for stopping by, saying hi. GG, well played with these survivors. So I think that's an example right there of how we need to play more aggressively. I think it really is. Like, survivors are playing smarter. And if survivors are playing smarter, I need to play a little bit more competitively. I want to do one more match, guys. Will you guys stay for one more match? Because if so, I want to do one more. I think I'm just going to wait, get everyone to 50, then Legion will be the first P3 of all perks. I think that's probably a good idea, Giraffe. What do you guys say? One more? Alright, one more. I'm in the mood to play, but, like, I also don't want to set the precedent that I will continue streams, but I know also I started the stream pretty late, so we'll do one more. One more. I'm going to pick the killer, though, and I think I might want to pick Clowny Boy. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna play Legion again. Screw it. Screw that noise. I'm playing Legion. But yeah, I think that's just a good example. That game is a good example of what we need to do now at higher ranks with survivors who know what they're doing. Because if we don't, especially on maps like Mother's Dwelling, we're just in such a bad situation. Like, the Yui played that so well. She got to loop Shack 3 times, dropped a pallet, broke my Bloodlust, got to another pallet, dropped the pallet, moved to another one, got Bloodlust, downed her. It took us 3 tiles to get her down. Scary movie date night? Alright, see you, Hateful Toaster. See you tomorrow. 5 p.m. CST as always. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's just be aggressive. That's all it is now. And I love it. I really do love the fact that survivors are getting better at the game. I want survivors to understand that it's not because I'm wanting to camp or anything like that. It's because I need to in order to ensure victory on my end. I think that's the biggest thing that this community might actually end up having to understand in the long run, is that in order for killers to actually be lethal anymore, they need to play more competitively, and that will mean forcing unsafe unhooks, getting people to second stage, forcing 1-for-1, stuff like that, right? And if you don't like it, you need to play against it, or just GTFO out of the map, right? So, like, in that instance where I had 3 people down, the Yui made the smart play by just saying, I'm out of here. Like, I'm injured, I need to leave. I think that was the right move, right? So I don't know. It's interesting to think about that. I think the player base at a high level is starting to get to the point of, like, competitive play. So I like it a lot. It means more challenge in pubs, especially if MMR gets implemented. But still, they're injured and collapse had already started, exactly. Oh, it just sucks that we missed 1 kill there. I probably should have chased her off and then went to hook the Cheryl who had, or the Yui who had, not the Yui, the Feng Min who had crawled away from the pallet, and then forced it. That way it could have gotten more hooks. I think I made a slight mistake there, I will say. Chicken tendies. Well, it's unfortunate that Demogorgon's here. You know, he's Mr. Chicken Fingers. You know, I'm sure you would like the meat, Mr. or Mrs. Chicken Tendies. Alright, though. Well, let's see what map we end up on. We see a flashlight, toolbox, and a medkit. I will say, what's also insane is that survivors are starting to be more aggressive with add-ons. Like, we saw that David with that Septic Agent off of the hook. That's insane to see in, like, pubs. That shows, like, competency of the game and how to use that in a very, very unique way. I was like, when I saw, like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Like, I'm going to get a trade here, and you go to use a Septic Agent, I can't do anything. Yeah, we're doing one more. We're doing one more. I was like, I'm kind of... Haddonfield, why? Okay, sure. We're doing one more of Haddonfield. Don't like it, but too bad. Too bad. Oh. I mean, at least with Legion, Haddonfield's a little bit more tolerable. It doesn't remove my ability. Like, we're playing Haddonfield, like, with, Pyramid Head, Doctor. Like, it really... No, you're fine, you're fine. Caps lock happens. If it's, like, constant caps lock, that's one thing, but you're fine. But, like, if it's killers that, like, vertical spaces just take away their use of power, it really sucks. But thankfully, Legion, it doesn't. I can vault after them. And so it works out in my favor, if anything, especially if they vault down to the ground, because that means they get that stun and I don't. So that's where Haddonfield's okay. The only thing I don't like about Haddonfield is the fact that it can't read spawns. Spawns just are so hard to read here because Killer Shack is right there. As a killer, you mainly spawn there in middle, and the worst spawn for any killer is next to, like, a middle of the map. Sprint Burst? Yep. Sprint Burst won't save you, though. I have Feral Frenzy, so I have my own Sprint Burst. Thank you very much, Meg. We'll get a hit. No one else is nearby. We're gonna fatigue out. She'll go behind. The games are going well, Senile Vet. The games are going well. How is your day going? Let's see. She does not play House of Pain. Oh, she is playing House of Pain. Does she get enough distance before Bloodlust is engaged? And does she guess the right side? She does. You know what? That's... Okay, no, do it. Blind me. That is fine. Blinding me kind of wastes your time, honestly. There we are. She went around. Do I continue this chase, though? Right now, I'm not pressuring gens. Yeah, I need to pressure gens. I'm gonna have to walk away from that chase. She has a flashlight, so she can't heal herself, which means someone has to jump off a gen in order to heal her. Unless she has self-care. In which case, that takes even more time, right? Since that's a slow vault, we don't give him momentum. He vaults out as a second person here. She lost a lot of momentum there. That's perfect. That was a slow vault, so no dice. I knew I could get that hit. That there is a skill check miss on the Meg. No, it wasn't. That was a gen. Never mind. Scratch that. I lied. I'm a liar. Oh, wow. How did I miss that? Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Bring me to the pallet? Yeah, go for it. Drop early if you want. Okay. Yeah, we're doing one last game, Ward. One last game of the day. Okay, so Meg's there. She's upstairs, obviously. She hasn't touched the gen. She drops down this way. She goes out back. I see scratch marks going for the unhook, though. Let's Feral Frenzy over there and hit the Dwight and the... Yeah, we'll hit the Dwight first. We see Meg, who's also injured over there. We'll fatigue out behind him. So this is fine because technically this at least gets us into a chase. It's not a one-for-one chase, of course, but at least it's a chase. Dead hard? Yeah. Based on the way that he stood there, I knew he had dead hard. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. My only problem now, scratch marks there. I want to say the Meg's coming for it. Maybe? Maybe not. We'll find out. Nope, no dice. The gen has been tapped, though, so we can get a, whatchamacallit? A pop. Yeah, I see the Meg up there. Let's fatigue out. I care more about popping the gen than getting her right away. They get the unhook? Who got the unhook? Was that the Meg? I think so. So now we'll go for the Meg. Once again, we start another chase off the hook, and that's good. She'll drop pallet. We can mind game her here. Watch. No, she doesn't drop it yet. She's going to greet it. Oh, Meg, why you have to greet it? Why can't you just be like other survivors and drop it early? Yeah, she's going to greet it first before she drops. But I'm also looping her on the right side now, which is good. Drop it now. Let's go this way. She did not get mind game. She continued to hold W. Sucks. That resets the Bloodlust timer, by the way. Nia could be up on that gen now, by the way. She goes upstairs. She'll vault. She vaults up to the canopy. Shoot. Oh my god, the windows suck on this. These are so survivor-sided. But she loses a lot of distance by doing that. She waited way too long, in my opinion. Did we hit her here? No. I should have known better. We lost a gen from this chase. Now she has this pallet. This is pretty unsafe, though. But she leaves it instead. We get bloodlusted. She has no dead heart. She has sprint burst, if I remember correctly. 3 hooks, 3 gens. 1-for-1's not great. We need to force an unsafe unhook, methinks. Where's the next gen they could go for? There's corner, middle, Mikey's house. Okay. So let's put her here in the middle, that we can at least apply a little bit of pressure everywhere. Now, there could be someone behind me. Yeah, there is someone behind me. Oh, there's someone there, though. There's someone there. Oh, yeah, I don't think I would have gotten it in time, so we have to force the unsafe unhook. We see you here. There's one person there. If they're communicating well enough, they'll know what we're doing. They're coming from the unhook. There's 2 people, 1 person injured. Hi, Dwight. Let's get the hit on you. And then we can let them get the unhook if it means that we can get Dwight down. Now he's going... Oh, he's not going to House of Pain. Interestingly enough. I wonder if someone's down there. That's the unsafe pallet. Dead hard? Dude, this guy held that dead hard for so long. I wasn't sure if he was going to actually use it. Nicely done, Dwight. I'll be honest, that was pretty good. Meg, you are really aggressive with that flashlight. I don't like it. Gens that they'll work on. Where'd she go? Scratch marks go back here to House of Pain. We need to check it. No, never mind. She's here. We'll down her. She has probably, DS. I don't hear him downstairs in House of Pain, which is unfortunate, which means they're probably on that corner gen. Now, someone needs to go for her in order to pick her up. That means one person off of gens. We have 2 people here. They are up here in Mikey's house. I need to check this corner gen. If I don't, it's going to be over. I see Dwight here as well. Good, they're not here either. Okay, they picked up the Meg. Meg's DS is probably done by now. Dwight's still injured there. Nia's also injured over by the Meg. I think we sprint burst over to them. I think they're healing right now. I bet you. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Hello. That pallet's gone too, so we have advantage here. And she's going the wrong way for a vault. I also see someone down there. That's the Meg, more likely than not. Well, down you. Meg's downstairs. Hold on. Like I said, Meg's downstairs. We'll hit her here. Perfect. That was the right choice. We saw that blood pooling right there at the bottom. So that worked out really, really well. We need to hook the Meg here, and then we can hook the other one. But my fear now is that Yui and or Dwight are in Myers' house. So I might leave them like this for a second. Keep her on second stage, leave one down, and go pressure gens. Yeah, listen to that. We need to get up there and pop it ASAP. I hear them over here. Yep, she's going for the unhook. Okay. Woo! So let's do this. You're not injured. Nia's here. Nia's injured. She's gonna body block me. She should have body blocked me at the door. She shouldn't have left the door at all. She should have just sat there and taken the hit. Yeah, the gen has been saved for now. She has life. Life is gone. She does not get this pallet in time. We get the Nia down now. That worked out beautifully. Meg got off the hook. She's still injured. Dwight, I have no idea where he is. And that's what I'm really afraid of now. We'll hook Nia here in the middle. Try and keep some distance on Myers' house if we can. I need to check Myers' house again, though. If I don't, it's going to probably pop off. No, they're here. Dwight's right here. 100%. We saw scratch marks. No, that's Meg. We hit the Yui. That's fine. Now we got 16 seconds additional on each gen. They're going to go for the unhook. Yep, there's the unhook. Everyone's injured, so we can go for the Meg now. Let's get Meg out of the game. Nia's going to body block. But Nia may have just ended up killing the Meg thanks to Survivor friends. Whew, okay. I don't want to use up this hook, but I need to. Meg's dead. Let's see if they're back on the gen. I don't see sparks. Yep, there we go. That's the Yui. I have no idea where Dwight is, though. Dwight scares me. Dwight really scares me right now. I'll be honest with you. No, that is Dwight. That was. Excellent. Okay. So I know where Dwight is. He was on that gen, too. No, thankfully he was on the gen. He goes to the House of Pain. If he goes downstairs, he doesn't have a lot of value. We might also be able to mind game him here. Yeah, we can mind game him. Hold on. He goes into the back. Wow. Down to Dwight. All right, Dwight, let's get you onto a hook. And then I think we need to patrol gens real quick. Check Myers' house. Obviously, down here is dead. We need to check Myers' house to see how long that's along, and then check corner gen. I think that we might be able to bring that back. Dwight's dead. Let's check Myers' house real quick. We'll sprint. It's on 2.5, 3 sills. Yeah. Yeah, it's on. Ooh, more like 3, 4 sill. I don't hear anyone, which scares me too. But we popped it. We see scratch marks there. Okay, I'm gonna let them reset for a little bit, I need to check this gen. This is the only gen I have not checked in God knows how long. And if they're working on this too, that could be troublesome. Silent as a doornail. Okay, great. They're prioritizing this. These survivors made one mistake. Not splitting up on gens. The fact that they're prioritizing this one gen will be the death of them. 110%. 110%. That has been the death of them. That, and we forced a lot of unsafe unhooks. We got Surge off again. Oh, absolutely. We had not seen Dwight for God knows how long. Like, that would have been the end of us if Dwight had been on the corner gen. It would have been absolutely the end of us. Nia's not even trying. Is Nia dead on hook? Have I not hooked Yui? Oh, holy hell. We have not hooked Yui once. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Honestly, it's sometimes better not to hook a survivor. And just force the 3K into the... whatchamacallit? Hatch. Alright, let's go for the Yui. Hi, Yui. We'll momentum her, and then we'll catch up to her before fatiguing out. Force her into a corner. I thought this game was over. I really thought this game was over with how it was playing out, but we played smart, I think. We forced some unsafe unhooks, and no matter what, after every unhook, we ended up into another chase, basically. Yeah, I'm not going to fall for that. Not about that life. Now, unless you have power struggle, I don't think you're getting away. Even then. There we go. Well, not too shabby. I mean, these guys played well. They played smart. We were ending up in some pretty long chases there for a bit, but we ended up valuing them out once we started getting the hooks and just making sure they were unsafe hooks. And I think that's how we need to play going forward. I think that I need to stop being too nice and, like, hooking someone, going to the opposite side of the map, and seeing the unhook just, you know, and not really applying pressure. Oh, they absolutely focused too much on that last gen. That was, like, that was the crux of the issue for them. They absolutely threw that match for that exact reason. But GG's. It was a fun map. I was not excited for Haddonfield, but that was a lot of fun. But on that note, guys, we will be ending the stream there. Now, before you all go, we are going to raid another Dead by Daylight streamer as per usual. So let's take a look and see who's online. Now, I do see Senile Vet online, actually. That's an option. But I also see iCharming. I don't think I've raided iCharming recently. Right? No, I have kind of recently. Maybe not iCharming then. Who else? There's Alex the Plug, but he's up there right now. You know what? Let's go with Senile the Vet. Bobo, though. Have I rated Bobo, though, before? I don't know. Let me check. Hold on. Hold the phone. I feel like I have, but I'm not entirely certain. Hey, anytime, guys, anytime. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go raid Senile Vet. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, guys. So, on that note, as always, if you guys did enjoy the show, make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!